wonder what they're like. From our viewpoint, Professor, they're either suprahuman or subhuman.
Hello out there in the Twitchiverse. Jared coming in with that subby. Appreciate it, buddy. 3 years. 37 according to this. Jared subbed 37 times.
Weird. I said 36. I was like, oh, that's 3 years. And now it's saying 37, so...
I've subbed 45.
4-5. 4-5. Dan subbed 4-5.
We'll see how many times it's going to let me activate the message.
Thanks, everybody, for the quick subs out of the gate. It is September. I will remind everybody who's hanging out with us. That's all.
Any new subs, 30% off.
Subs, not just a sandwich. Hope everybody's having a good night. We're playing Dominaria because this format is sweet, as Dan
This format fucking rules.
So we're going to do that. I have a deck from the last time I was streaming. We're going to finish up with that real quick. And we'll just, for those of you who have not gotten to see it, watch the stream. But did I stream this? Yeah, this is us, right, Jared?
You've fucking Sheldred in this deck. That's just ridiculous.
Yeah. Holy crap! Yeah, what was that? 2 weeks ago?
Yeah.
Last week.
That card is unbefucking leavable.
Yeah. Just do you like playing the game the way you're supposed to by following the rules? You win.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. That was your stream. I just happened to be at your house.
That's right.
Okay.
Let me handle.
Yeah, Jared, how many times are you down here?
Constantly.
Frequently, apparently.
I keep saying I see Jared more when he's moved to New York than when I saw him before the years before that during the pandemic.
I mean, you've certainly seen him more times than you've seen me, despite the fact that we live like 25 miles from each other.
This is true.
True. Well, to be fair, it's been more like you're an Airbnb that we know. Just because we came in, you were already in bed. We left that morning. You were not out of bed yet because you're Max.
That's me.
Dude, your rares in this fucking draft are insane.
That's pretty good. I think we want to start with Evolved Sleeper. I think.
Were you the only person in black when you drafted this deck?
It was, predominantly black, and then things started to shift to blue, and we were kind of in that in-between state of like, we'll take some stuff that's open, and ended up with a, so far, deck's not doing stellar, so, this format, while this is the same, and we were talking about this, Dan, this has the same kind of feel as Neon Dynasty to me, in that it can, there are some times where it just feels like you're an idiot, like you've never played Magic before, but this format's so much fun.
Yeah, I have not had a draft go less than 3 wins so far.
Nice.
I've only had one draft go 6 or more, but I have not had a draft go fewer than 3 wins, and every 3-win draft has just felt like every loss, like you say, just feel like I'm a fucking idiot. How did we get here?
Yeah. We can evolve.
It is something else.
Oh, did I overpay?
The stream appears to have crashed.
Yeah, I'm looking at it. I'm going to stop it and start it again. If you're out there on YouTube, hi. You get the benefit of seeing this. How are you?
You get the benefit of seeing that the stream may have crashed.
Yeah, this is what happens sometimes when you're streaming.
Yep.
Looks
Technical difficulties.
Could have just been I'm going to go ahead and just say it was a Comcast hiccup.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you also got very robot-y in that moment, too.
I'm going to try this.
Yeah, it was a bit of a glump in the matrix.
It happens. Yeah, everything looks pretty good now.
How you been finding Sheldred's Restoration?
I think because I have so many powerful cards in here, I need it.
Uh-huh.
but it's alright.
I've had it in 2 decks. One in which it felt absolutely terrible, and one in which I don't think I lost a game where I cast it.
I think it's alright. I don't think it's any better than was it Repossession? The black one with the kicker that's green.
Yeah.
I don't
That
think
might be called Repossession.
Yeah, I think that's what it is. Could not kick this Rona's Vortex, but that would also let us then cast the Raven Man, or get the Evolved Sleeper up to a 3/3. Either way, I think time walking them here is a potentially decent move. But
I think so, just because that creature has, like, very good stats compared to our board.
Yeah, I don't necessarily want to be trading here.
Mhm.
And I think we want to add the Raven Man to our board if we do this move.
Yeah.
Because their
Like
3/2 can trade.
Yeah, please add Liliana's Tormentor to the board.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, it's a large part of why I love this set so much. Is there's so much sweet-ass lore that I love in this set.
I agree with you. Let me get
You almost
a
call it
land.
a lore win.
Ooh.
Ouch. That was not, however.
Ah. Yeah.
Oofa doofa. I think I'm fine trading Bulwark or Raven Man. But do I want to use the mana here when I could just use it to bump up Sleeper? I think we'll attack with Raven Man. As long as I'm putting pressure on them, I think that's a good thing. So we'll see
Seems
if...
fine.
and then we can Sleeper if we need to. And that'll let us next turn set up for either Talus Lookout or Micromancer. Micromancer, we still have Bone Splinters to get.
That's pretty good.
Sure up? I might be sure. I'm not 100% on sure up, but I'm sure I'm fairly sure I'm Bone Splinters.
We only had 2 targets, and we already used the bounce
Rona's
spell.
Vortex, yeah, so. Happy to trade the Raven Man here if need be. If it's for a trade,
Yeah.
that's fine too. Oh, yeah, no problem. You got it. You got it.
Uh-huh.
Oh no.
I'll gladly make them use a defensive Gaia's Might.
Yeah, we have the Restoration if we need to get back to Raven Man at a point, if the game looks like it's going to grind out to where discard's going to matter.
Mm-hmm.
Discard doesn't
Which
matter
card?
a ton in this set, so. At least to my experience.
I had a red-white deck with 2 charge, by the way, which was gross. That had, and I did say charge every time I cast it, even though I wasn't streaming.
No, you're supposed to say that every time, so it's fine.
That's right.
But I beat a Raven Man just by having no cards in my hand ever.
Yeah, it's just not. It's unfortunately not that good of a rare. Like, it's fine. I play it. Happy to have it, but I'm not first picking Raven Man if there's a good uncommon.
Yeah.
Yeah. Piker with upside only goes so far.
Right.
You're not wrong.
Bite down.
Piper down!
Piper down. Yeah, I think that's fine. You got me.
I mean, getting the sleeper back with Shielded Restoration feels fine, too.
Yeah. We're gonna have to.
Oh, shit. Valiant Veteran.
Yeah, we're gonna have to do something.
That's a real
Nice.
magic card.
Nice land to have here. I think we want the land. We're on Plains. We're on Esper right now. So I think that's fine. That's kind of where we want to be. We kept that on top, so we'll play out the Talus Lookout.
Okie dokie.
Means we can't attack with Bulwark,
Oh.
but that's okay. Yeah, Bulwark blocks if we need to. We can trade up for the Vanguard, unless they want to dedicate a turn to keep it around. Which, will I trade a turn for a Talus Lookout? Considering I get a card out of the deal, maybe. We'll see. See what they do. Aggressive. Okay. What does that tell us? Probably want to go Micromancer into Bone Splinters, kill the Vanguard, I'd say.
Yeah.
I think that's probably the direction we want to move.
With the unkicked sleeper there, yeah, I think so. Because I think they're just trying to push points in at this point.
Agreed.
So.
Yeah, they can smell the smell the smell the V. So
Oh, jeez. Great. Just for that, Max, I'm going to tell you a little bit of D23 news that you're going to love.
okay.
Oh, yeah.
The Santa Clauses.
Oh boy.
There's a show starring Tim Allen.
Oh, 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 oh.
So you get to continue with the Santa Claus trilogy with an additional TV show.
Yay. Do I want to attack? I think I intend to block. I get cards out of it. That's the reason I would block with the Talus Lookout. There's
it's
always
really
the
good.
question. If you're not going
That's
to
a
block
good
with it,
blocker.
attack with it. We don't like missing points on the stream, though we do it constantly.
I would argue that we do like missing points.
It's arguable.
I've lost at one on stream more than once.
Mm-hmm.
Or lost with my opponent at one. You know what I mean.
Missed that point.
With that barge. Missed that point.
Coffee down. This is a pump spell here again. Don't mind trading cards out of their hand. Yeah, Colossal Growth here.
I tried to subscribe. My phone's stupid.
I think we want this one.
I guess.
If we have to take a card,
I mean, it costs 4. How good could it possibly be?
right?
Oh, opponent, you are going to wish you had kept that sleeper. Oh, now we can even cast Restoration and gain the life instead of losing it.
Yeah, well, we just need to fade Citizen's Arrest and the uncommon one with Flash. And I think we're in okay shape. Looks like something.
I feel comfortable saying we're in good shape.
If they kill it, I don't mind because we have its own restoration here.
Uh-huh.
But if they, like, exile it, it's a problem. That's what I'm trying to avoid. Okay, that's fine. Don't care about that so much. Barricade's nice. I think that's where we go. Barricade. We could Restoration. Get back. Raven Man's irrelevant now. Could get back Talus Lookout.
Yeah?
Wound of View Battlefield. I guess I only have done.
Getting back to Talus Lookout and gaining 4 life actually feels pretty strong.
We don't have the Death Touch. We could get back the Sleeper because we could then get the Death Touch. It's an expensive-ass Sleeper.
Yeah.
For
I mean,
now,
is
we're
losing... Well, nah, yeah, I think losing 1's actually actively bad, so...
I think we're fine here barricading. We can take a hit from the Phalanx. Not a big deal. We're going to gain 2 of it back.
That's
the
true.
barricade gives us the barricade with mana up gives us the ability to fade the Citizen's Arrest, etc. on Shieldred because we just sack it. Holy shit.
Yep. Opponent was in the right seat.
Yeah, jeez. Do we block with Shieldred and use its own restoration? We definitely don't want to take 11, that's for sure.
Yeah. Not going to 1.
Yeah, I guess that's the answer. Do this take
Why not block the
4?
thing we can kill, maybe?
Well, I kill
Or
this
duck?
because I have Death Touch.
Oh, right. Detouch.
I think we'll go that direction.
Opponent's probably like, fucking great, got that Shieldred off the board.
Right? Impulse. And kicker. The most appropriate target possible.
I would like to restore this Shieldred.
Yeah.
Oh, really? What are you going to cast to do it? Shieldred's Restoration?
So we go shields down here for a turn. Another Phalanx. Makes sense. So they can come in for 6. We have to block that. Then we would take 8. If we take this 5 here. We go up to 13, though. Maybe we just block with Barricade. We have Impulse to cast a different creature.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think it's great, but it's an option.
Yeah, them getting the them getting second Phalanx is annoying.
An 0-5 against a board of bigger stuff. Don't think that necessarily helps us. Second Impulse doesn't do a whole lot, but it lets us keep digging. I guess that's the direction we got to go here.
Yeah.
Don't love it, but
We're definitely
Terror's
back
not bad.
playing
How
from
many
the back
instants and
foot.
sorcerers do I have? 1, 2.
It'll be 2 or
3.
the double impulses, don't forget.
That'll be 4 total.
So Terror's fine here then. So before total, it'd put it down to 2 and a blue, which
Mhm.
I can
Which
play
we
on
have.
for. Yeah.
That's convenient.
Yeah, a nice big old 5/5 with Ward.
Yeah.
Ward Cleaver.
Helps. Hope opponent draws a blank here, and we can kind of tie the board up a little bit. They did not draw a blank.
Shocking.
That's obscene.
Yeah, their draws have been.
And they had to have exactly the mana to kick it too. That's some bullshit.
Mm-hmm. That's what I mean. This format can feel extremely punishing sometimes. Yeah, they kind of have to shove a little bit here. And this just has kicker. Yeah. Okay. We just go trade here. 6. We can block next turn. We take 6, 11. Here we go down to 7 up to 9. And then next turn we take 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So we do die.
Just need a blocker.
I think we just have to take this hit, though.
Yeah.
I think it's take the hit and hope, unfortunately.
No.
I mean, no surprise here. 7 lands for the opponent. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 for us. I think we've gone through. We've seen multiple with Impulse that we put on the bottom. I think we put
And there's
3.
one in our bin.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've seen almost all of our lands.
Mm-hmm.
Typical.
To pass, we'll try to bluff something. Yeah, not
Typical
quite
stream
enough to.
bullshit.
Yeah, not quite enough to close it out. It happens. You got it there.
Oh no,
opponent.
they saw the line.
They saw it. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, this format can be extremely punishing for. I don't know if it's like. I mean, decks built on a good curve. Like, don't really think we're lacking playables either in creature or instant sorcery. It just feels like there's some matches that are just like, yeah, you can't quite close it out. Very odd, but we'll give it another go. We actually get to draft this one. Just appreciate everybody hanging out with us. Let us know what you think
Hello.
about this set.
All 4 of us are here.
Hello.
How was Storybook Land?
Great.
Fantastic.
Has it been repainted in the last 30 years?
Yeah, that's some new stuff.
Nice.
But they still have that's some of the things I still remember from being there from like first grade.
Like the Alice in Wonderland where you slide into the underground, like
Yes.
yeah.
That was
They
so
still have
much
the big
fun.
metal slides for Jack
Yeah.
and Jill and that. Yeah.
Yep.
Wow.
Damn, we got a Lotus. It ain't the one you want us to have though.
No. It's a good one, though.
It's not
Well,
bad.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I watched LSV play it and to mixed result with it. Sacrifice a creature. If you do, each opponent discards a card. Return target creature from your graveyard to your hand. I love the art on this card.
Oh, Braid's Frightful Return. It's great.
That's really good.
I never went to the Storybook Land.
Really?
I've never been
No.
there either.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's legitimately surprising. What's the best card in this pack? Aaron or single Aaron? Slimefoot's bad. Maybe we just take the Lotus because it's such a weak pack, huh?
Yeah.
Keeps us open.
I mean, 5-color horseshit is a real deck.
Yeah, I mean, this
I kinda
this
think-
helps. This helps do that. Like, Flowstone Infusion I've found to be pretty decent. Urborg Repossession's really good. But it's like, do we want to be taking a card that's kind of that soft this early in a draft? Probably not. Shalai's Acolyte's a good follow-up. There's also Rada.
God.
Right.
Did I play that one?
Huh?
Did I play that one?
You may have.
I think I might have.
You were playing Domain. I like the Necromass. Doesn't look.
I think Necromass is fantastic.
It doesn't look quite the same about Paddington there, though.
That's such a good fucking Photoshop.
It is.
That Twitter account is fantastic. I went
It
and
is.
searched it out. I had seen it a while ago, and I went and searched it out. It's great.
I love it.
I Photoshop Paddington Bear onto a different Magic card every day until I don't.
Until I don't. I love the love that. Until I don't.
He did one. He did one that was the Paddington face on Chaos Orb. It was fantastic.
Oh, that's great.
Let's see if I can find that.
The one with him and Cold Eye Selkie is also a standout.
Yeah.
It's just him halfway out of the water with it. It's so good.
Speaking of cool art, have you seen the Nils Hom Secret Lair
Yes. Yep.
with all the little fucking what is that little character?
The little token guy that gets.
The Baron, Gilder Baron.
Gilder Baron, yeah.
The little Gilder Baron.
I like Czar Ogenin. Ojanin?
I also just love that knight. Not surprisingly.
Yeah.
Knight of
awesome.
Dawnslate. I mean,
Yeah.
the Black and White Knight are both quite good.
I like Talarian Terror, possibly wheeling Impulse out of the pack.
Jaya's Fire NATO is fantastic.
It actually is really good in this format. I was surprised at how good it was.
5 is a critical point of toughness in this format.
There's a Vine Wall here we could take. Maybe
Yeah, a
wheel
lot of
one of the
defenders.
bunch of Shadow Prophecies that are going around.
Yeah, I think the point, J-Rod, I think you were probably about to make was a lot of defenders with 4 toughness. Siege
Yeah.
the Tank coming in with the sub. Ba-ba-bow.
2 years.
24 months.
Thanks, buddy.
Thank you, sir.
You might say there's a train.
I like it. I appreciate it.
Is it
All
the
day.
last trade?
Clarksville.
Is it the midnight train to Georgia? Disco Computer coming in for 43 months.
Woo!
Appreciate it, buddy.
Hey, you thought 24 was a lot.
Just had to show up
I
Siege
did
the Tank.
45 earlier.
45.
37.
In a row.
Sprouting Goblins, pretty good in terms of, like, if we were base red-green, which tends to be the domainy kind of color base. Could take Captain's Call, but we're not as white as we were when we took... If we had taken the Knight, I should say. Bite Down's pretty good. I guess we just take the Goblin. Maybe we take the Bite Down. Let's just take the blue-green fixing. I'll pivot to a whole new direction.
Jesus.
Oh, what's that? The Saga.
Sounds like
Saga's
you're
not
a
very good,
a
unfortunately.
normal streamer.
Yes, that's me. Come on, streamer!
Let me pivot to a blue card.
This is no color, in my defense. It does let me cast blue cards now. Nothing great in this pack. I think the Artillery Blast is probably the best card.
That was a pretty terrible defense, but I'll allow it.
It was, but
In my defense, I'm insane.
Yeah, you've been awake since 2:30 this morning. Or
Two?
no, you've been awake
No.
since before that.
Yeah, I've been awake since 12:30 this morning.
Coming up on the good old 24 hours.
Grotto's decent, but not a basic land type, so I'm not as interested. Shadow Prophecy probably worth picking up. We've seen a lot of them going by. I find it hard to believe we don't wheel one of them.
And I'm on 3 hours of sleep, so yeah. Oof.
Badger.
Jesus.
It's not a super strong pack, so I guess I'll just take the Shadow Prophecy now.
Badger, 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 badger.
Grotto good.
like
Shield
it.
Wall Sentinel here. We have one Vine Wall so far. I don't mind taking that. Slimefoot Survey is kind of not great, unfortunately. Warhost Frenzy is not kind of the spell we're looking for, nor is Haunting Figment. So I think we're on for Shield Wall Sentinel. Maybe we can pick up that Chaplain, I think it is, right? The one that makes birds for defenders.
Ah, Chappie, yeah.
That card's really
That card is something else entirely.
Yeah, we're probably not going to get that back.
The shield wall.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
But if you have the one that makes birds, you can go Shield Wall into get the one that makes birds, and you make like 3 or 4 birds, and your opponent can't.
And
win.
it's gross.
Yeah, it's a nasty, nasty chain.
It's a nasty cut.
That is a nasty cut. I guess we're on Crusher because I can't find a card I like better. There's a Shadow Prophecy, but we can take Badger here this time.
Badger,
It's the
badger,
same-
badger.
Kind of the same standoff we had the last time. One Badger's fine. I wouldn't take a bunch. Wow.
I've
super
seen
easy.
Badger do work, but you really got to stack your...
Remember when I
This
said take
pack's
the
insane.
Terror and Wheel Impulse?
Yeah, you were right.
Talus Lookout also in this pack, and Fire NATO. All of these are like early pickup.
And honestly, Scavenger, like, I'll play a Scavenger in that deck.
Yeah. Nothing here for us. I don't know if I want the Thrill, but I'll take it over the Tide Turner, which is a
I
fun
hate
card.
that. I hate that art for thrill possibilities because I'm like, oh, why the hell is Skitter of Lizards here
Yeah.
It does look like Skitter of Lizards, you're not wrong.
every time,
Scott-
even when I'm not sleep deprived.
Ooh.
Well, that's
Bone
a
Rattle.
shame on our rare, but we do have Bortuck.
We have Bortuck Bone Rattle.
Rattling Bones.
I like that better than most of the cards in the pack. I like that Marrow's here, but I don't love Marrow. It's decent in these domain decks, but it's like it's a fine beater, but I think you get a lot of fine beaters in these decks typically.
Those are sentences.
Bone Rattle, just being able to be 2 creatures in 1 is very strong. We need to start picking up lands at a fairly high cost, so we're kind of like
There's a bunch.
kind of like Saltai poop, so that's the direction we want to go.
King Darren.
Yeah, very cool card.
We should pick up
Jared,
land. Cool
Jared,
cards.
did you see the release notes for King Darien? It includes how X is normally defined on Magic cards, but in the case of King Darien, X always means 10.
Love that.
Oh, that's real good.
That made me laugh quite hard when I saw it the first
think
time.
this
I was like,
card's
God,
just
that's
too
real
good
funny.
to not take, right?
But we need land.
Yeah.
I said we need to take it higher, and we're in early in pick 2. This is a bomb, right? Like
I can't believe there are 3 lands in this pack.
yeah, might get
I
one.
can't
We're
believe
probably
there's
going to wheel one of them.
I can't believe there's been 48 freaking King Darians.
This is real good
They-
too.
They probably just keep taking the same name.
God, I don't know if we can. I don't know if we can support double black this, but it's early enough. I can argue that we can really work on picking a black.
We
support.
could be Dirty Bant.
Dirty Bant. I just hate the.
We have a
domain
Timeless
decks.
Lotus.
Damn it!
Plus, Drag to the Bottom is insane.
Damn it! Stop!
Emperor Palpatine meme.
Stop making sense. Fuck.
At least there's no land.
Oh, look, a Wingmantle Chaplain.
Fucking A. Have you seen this, Paul?
This deck is a mess.
Yeah.
This
I
card
haven't
is,
played any of it yet, but I've looked at the cards.
His card is messed up.
Oh, this set is
So is this
a
draft,
fucking
but-
What are you
blast.
talking about?
This is the one.
There's literally 4 people telling Max what to do right now. This is going to be an awful deck, and I love it.
It is the
No, I
black
disagree with you
right there.
entirely. This is gonna be great.
Could take Barricade here. It pushes us more towards black, which might be the direction we want to go.
With a Drag to the Bottom, I think I agree with you. And Barricade's another defender, and the defender's deck is real.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, kind of serves both masters there. There's a Shield Ball Sentinel. I think we have to take that.
Oh my God! How is there a Balmor in this pack? It's pick 6.
I know. Sweet art on this card too, by the way.
But that card is just borderline fucking unbeatable. It's
had-
insane. It gets trample.
I had a deck with 2 of them. That was really
Oh
good.
my God.
Yeah, it's really good. Here we probably just want Pixie Illusionist. It's a good
Or
card. It
Meteor-
can help fix our mana. If we
Meteorite fixes mana.
It does. Very late in the game.
Stop
Ooh,
helping.
Drawbridge. Oh,
Meteorite.
Coral Colony. I almost missed that.
Oh, Coral Colony.
Oh my god, there's a super late
Extinguish
Extinguish the Light. Holy shit. I think we're too blue to give up on, and we're too walls to give up on this.
Yeah, that's really
2
good.
walls.
If Extinguish wasn't too black on its own.
Agreed.
Yeah.
And we can take
2
something
walls,
like
much furious.
we can take this, right? And it's
Tribute? Hell
just
yeah.
not as good. Not really passing up on much outside of like a Shore Up, but I don't. The Walls deck doesn't really need Shore Up too badly.
Yeah.
Talus Lookout.
Oh my God, there is a dirty fucking blue-red deck going around.
Oof.
Discard a card, draw 2 cards? Oh, so it's
What, Battlewing Mystic?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Discard your hand, draw 2 cards.
Oh, discard your hand.
yeah.
Yeah, so if it's the last card in your hand, you play it for 3 mana. It's a 2/1 with flying, draw 2 cards.
You're good.
Yeah, it's real good.
Ooh, stop for time.
Yeah, it's Stall for Time versus Timely Interference here, I think, and we're not really red at all, so we'll take Stall for Time.
Yeah, I don't think we're Dirty Bant anymore. I think we're White Saltai.
There's the wall.
Yeah, it's
Ooh,
Wall
isn't it?
versus Illusionist. Both are very good for this deck.
Take the wall.
Stall for timely reinforcements. Mm,
Not so much for us.
Nah, Riva's not for us, but look at those lands!
A lot of land. We need lands desperately.
Yeah, we need to start taking them like...
Yeah.
Like, I'm not against taking one of those, either the Marsh or the Grove right now.
Yeah.
probably the Marsh. We have a little bit more. Well, we have a double blue and a double black. Ah.
That's tough. Maybe we wheel the Sojourner or something. We have, I think I don't want to necessarily we're good on playables. We can definitely upgrade. But I think we want white and black the most here.
I believe
Yeah.
so. Because it's white X, so that was pretty good. Boo.
There's another Floriferous Vine Wall we could take. Or we
Rona
could go with
is-
Bog versus Peaks. But both are red lands, so I'm not like sad to pass them here. Outrider would be good for this deck if we were even thinking about going a little bit red.
Peak, maybe. Just because it'll get us our mountain, and we play mostly white.
You like
Right.
peaks?
I think Paul's right. Like white is a good color
could-
for us, and getting that 5th color is important.
Right, yeah. Getting that. Filling out domain is important. I won't deny that. Here,
Oh,
there's
Dragon Whelp!
no land. But there is a Vine Shaper Prodigy, which is pretty good.
Yeah?
Probably want that.
Man, I wish we were a deck that could play Dragon Whelp. I'm so happy that card both is in this set and seems to be halfway decent in the limited.
Oh, yeah, I've definitely killed people with it in this set.
Our reprints are pretty good.
What the
What the heck?
That's one of the best cards of the set!
And there's a Jonas Codex, too! Why?
I mean, what the fuck? Like,
And a defender.
Deathsea rates Solkanar as the 6th best multicolor rare.
Of course, Deathsea has that much of a breakdown. Another colony here. Could take.
Look, do you not look at
Yavimaya.
Deathsea's tier list?
I do.
Deathsea's tier lists are insane.
I look at everybody's tier lists, though.
Okay.
There's another Extinguish.
But it's not a basic land type.
Oh, it deals damage.
Yeah, I think we
Yeah.
want Coral Colony number 2, maybe?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably.
The fucking new art,
Most of light.
the fucking new art on the Painlands is great.
We have to take land here, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
What's Birdman do? Or
Oh, Birdman's nuts.
Oh yeah, Torkenerud.
Mm-hmm.
Torkenerud.
Cannot dude.
Yeah.
bless you.
Just make a little 1/1 every time you cast an instant or sorcery.
'Cause I'm not trying to take every card when I say, yeah, that card's nuts. I'm not necessarily... that doesn't mean I'm taking it.
The blue black.
Do we have a Slimefoot survey, and do we need a Slimefoot survey?
No, card sucks. Take a drawbridge, though.
See, I think that card sucks, but I think that's just because it's a tapper that costs 3 mana to activate.
Yeah, but it's a wall.
Yeah. Yeah, but if you're tapping it, you're not blocking with it.
It's okay. I want to hit. I want to hit with it if I have a bulwark. Or
Hey,
just get
Urborg
one.
Repossession.
I think that's probably what we want.
It's a card we can play in this deck that already has 1,000 cards in it.
It does have 1,000 cards. Pfft, why? Pfft, why?
Choking Miasma
Why?
and Talarian Taylor.
Why?
Taylor.
Talarian Taylor.
Taylor?
There's another
Yeah.
card. Oh my goodness, Rona.
Rona?
We passed Rona earlier. Rona's back on the escalator.
Jesus. Put it in the board for now. Oh, I boarded a land. What a pleasant surprise.
Oh, Phyrexian Espionage. Great.
That's conveniently weird.
It's conveniently weird.
It's Divination with upside.
It is divination with upside.
I like that card quite a bit.
There's Bulwark. Fucking A.
I mean, look,
is
sometimes
this
you're in the
deck?
right seat for the dumb shit deck.
Jesus. Did you expect anything more cohesive, though, with the 4 of us at the helm here?
Oh, absolutely not.
The only one asking important questions is Sam.
I don't need to ask questions. This format's sweet.
We have a collective... How many years of collective Magic together? I'm coming up on 20 years of playing this game. Paul and Dan both eclipse me, and I think Jared's right around
24
me.
for me.
And this is that many years of experience. And
Well-
this is what we come to the table with.
We're at like 100 years almost of Magic playing experience.
That's what you're
between
getting out
the
of
four
the
of
stream.
us.
So when we say don't do this, we mean don't do this.
You only
I
have
am
to
so sad and mad.
I'm happier than the pig in shit. I don't know what you're all talking about.
Oh, my brain couldn't handle that. It's like, oh, almost 100 years. Like, no, wait. Oh my.
Yeah. Because, Paul, when did you start playing Magic?
Why is this black?
black.
The
I
Ice
didn't
Age?
have it, I
Black.
lied. I've had this happen before.
That was weird.
Oh, where it's telling you took a card that you didn't?
Yes, I had that happen.
That's
to me,
weird.
and it kicked me from a draft. It was the blue black tap land. So I think they're having a bug issue where it's saying there's a land. That's why I was pleasantly surprised to see it's like that's weird. I wouldn't have put
Oh.
that in the board. But,
Yeah. I'm pretty happy with the 4 that we have, though.
Oh yeah. No, I wish we had 3 more, but I'm not sad about it. I'm just trying to figure out. It's not so much the lands that are the problem now. It's the mess that is the non-lands that we have to work through.
And, J-Rod, when did you start playing Magic?
2000, late 2003.
Okay, so late 03. So you're on like 19 years now. Max is coming up on 20. I'm at 24, and Paul is still trying to figure that out.
Paul started
Ice
playing when he was
Age,
pretty young.
what, 95?
Yeah, okay, so we have over 90 collective years of playing Magic.
That's what you get. This is what we come to the table with after all that.
Yeah, no, that sounds right.
I'm just looking at if there's
One of the
any
best decks you could
easy
draft? Yeah.
any easy cuts. The answer to the question is no. Like there are no.
No, there's no easy cuts at all. Bog Badger?
Bog Badger, I mean, that's just definitely on the weaker end. I was looking so the way I was trying to start to navigate these cuts is there a way I can cut down on a color significantly? So the first thing I started looking at was white. Like, there's some weaker cards in white on this board. Not a ton of them. Like, Stall for Time's not the greatest thing ever. Artillery Blast will do some work, but we could go down to 1, because I think we probably don't need that level of interaction here. But I can't cut probably more than that reasonably. Like, Shalai's Acolyte's a nice win condition. Do we need a nice win condition? We have Wingmantle Chaplain. That doesn't go anywhere.
Yeah, I don't necessarily know if we need a win condition, because we also have Solkanar, which is a very powerful and stupid Magic card.
I have a crazy suggestion.
Sure.
Oh boy, here we go.
What if we just add a couple more lands?
Oh, stop it. You stop it right now.
Somebody's been up for a long time.
You know that has no bearing on this. On
Yeah,
this
that makes no difference to whether or not Jared's going to suggest that we play 60 cards. Come on now.
All right, fair enough.
54.
Instants or sorceries do we?
Let me sort by creature first, and then I can look up that data specifically for you. We have 6 instants and 2 sorceries, so 8 total.
Are the terrors worth it?
Probably not. I think our top end's good enough that we don't need the tears, which is insane, by the way. Like, this card is totally busted, but I agree with you. Probably means we don't need Talus to look at. Out. Hey, Sam coming in with the 20 months. Appreciate it. Appreciate everybody celebrating September with us. Thanks, everybody, for hanging out. If you have a sub, if you have Twitch Prime, you have a free sub. Just saying.
Yeah, got in there with the train.
And also, subs are discounted this month. I won't bring it up again, but just saying. Could probably drop Drake is a little soft. Tidepool Turtle's a little soft. Sorry, Jared. Bog Badger's Dan.
How is it soft? It's a fucking turtle.
It's not that good. I didn't want to say that about a turtle in front of you, but
That's okay. I probably won't remember this conversation in like a half an hour.
I appreciate it. You go ahead and get a nappy nap. Barkweave Crusher is kind of medium. RWB 9000 coming in with 16 months. Damn, do I have to subscribe? Let me do that real quick. The best content. Let me get on the stream that I'm hosting. Hang on.
So,
Hang on. I gotta turn down the volume on my phone. I got hit with an ad because I'm not subscribed.
Botak, Bongo Bongo's Gravedigger. Or slightly better if domain.
The only thing I'm going to bring up
my
is
God.
that everyone should go watch Usagas. Because we are 6 views shy of hitting 10,000 on that video.
Holy shit.
So I'm going to post that real quick.
Oh, please do.
I already did. So it's there.
Just do, I'll use my real monies. Here's why. And I thought about this a lot. Because it makes you auto-subscribe, right, once you do that?
Yeah.
So, the problem is... Woohoo! Good. The problem is, if I do it on another channel, it just keeps hitting me and hitting me and hitting me. It's like, but if I do it to our channel, if I forget, it's not the worst
Bleh.
fate.
Boy.
There we go. And now I'm on the trolley.
Hype train incoming.
Yay.
Got the hype train.
Real big.
Yeah, got that hype train. Thanks, everybody. Appreciate the support. And now I'll stop doing the thing that I hate. And monkey with the stream while I'm on it. and go back to looking at this enigma that is a deck that we've decided that there'll be enough cards to be legally playable.
You dropped 6 cards.
I have dropped a few cards. It's been a whole smattering of things, nothing specific. Stall for time seems pretty not great here, right?
2 blue cards you dropped.
Like, this could buy us a card maybe, but I don't think it's worth a slot in the deck when we're looking to cut.
Yeah, probably not.
Could cut. Let me see how many defenders. I don't think it'll show me defenders. It'll show me walls. I have 6 walls. This is a golem, though.
You have my attention.
This guy's awesome. This has been my favorite golem in a long time. Those are both walls, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 different defenders. That's pretty good, actually. I'm like really surprised we got that many. Could drop.
I'm not mad that our number got that high.
Impulse looks kind of soft here, right? Tribute to Urborg is like fine.
So Impulse looks soft, but if we get to the end of a turn and have some spare mana, it's gonna look great.
But are we gonna get there? Because this is such a the Defender's deck's so mana hungry. Like, we have.
I guess it's
Darian,
true. I haven't played the Defender's deck, so I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we have Darian too. I guess if we have Darian and we have
Bulwark,
mana,
Gibbering Barricade, those all eat up mana, plus a bunch of kicker cards. Mm-hmm. I do like the single repossession to get back something. Shadow Prophecy is also kind of like a slightly better impulse in this deck, just because chances are we're going to get more cards. Do we need an actual factual mountain? Probably not, right? Maybe.
Solkanar.
The Vine Wall, just a land card.
It's maybe a land card.
We want to be able to cast that Solkanar. That card's fucking busted.
This is true. I don't want to get into a spot though where we're like, oh, we're mountain and we need, island or forest to be able to do other stuff. But it's we're gonna lose to that for sure.
In hindsight, we should have taken the marsh over the peak, or not the marsh, the black red instead of the white red.
Geothermal, yeah. I'm glad we listened to you and took the peaks there, though. That was a good call.
You should have taken the one that was colorless, but you could pay
Grotto? That doesn't do anything for domain, though. Helps us cast our spells, but doesn't do anything for domain.
How much domain do we have versus how much do we just want to cast multicolored spells?
Drag to the Bottom has domain. Shadow Prophecy has domain.
Bortuk
has domain.
Bortuk can get us back a Solkanar if we have full domain.
All right, so there's a few.
It's
kind of it's like 50-50 on like which is more important, domain or just multicolored. So
right. Oh, Artillery Blast has domain, and we have 2 of those.
Okay, yeah, I get it. You're fine. Stop proving your point.
No, it's a good discussion, right? Like the problem is in the abstract, we're kind of trying to serve 2 masters, right? Like, we're trying to be this multicolor defender deck with bombs in it, whilst trying to also be this domain deck that's trying to get decent mana, and our chances of getting decent mana fall on the single Floriferous Vine Wall in the deck.
What kind of deck?
It sounds bad on paper. It looks cool as shit, but it sounds real bad.
I mean, I think with what we have, we may just have to raw dog and hope.
Oh, definitely. I call that the Dan Sirwan. Barkley the Crusher looks like the weakest card to me.
Want that to be called the Dan Sirwan anymore?
I didn't think it was going to work. I hoped it would.
That's right.
I didn't think it would.
Yeah, I think that enlist creature looked pretty soft. We don't have a ton of good stuff to enlist with it, except for our good cards. And if we already have our good cards, we don't need our good cards to make our medium cards better, right? Like, that's
true.
That's just good draft advice. Don't make your medium. Don't say your medium cards are good when your good cards are out, because your good cards are already out, so you don't need your medium cards, right? So good advice.
Where you don't tap in your defenders, which have low power anyway.
Right.
Or no power in some cases.
Right. Exactly. So I think that's the deck. God help us. I think this is the deck. I don't really see a need to go crazy on the mana. We do have a Timeless Lotus to fix our mana as well. So we have Lotus and Vine Wall. So,
Yikes.
everybody hope. Strong hopes, everybody. If it gets to do the thing, it's going to be the cool thing. But we got to get there first. Let me talk
If we
about...
don't 0-3 this draft, it's going to be so much fun.
I got to talk. I got to have a talk with everybody. Something that's made me very unhappy about Magic Arena.
Huh?
As you know, I've always used a Johnny as my avatar.
Mm-hmm.
I will have you note, my avatar is no longer a Johnny.
It's because they changed the avatar.
They changed the avatar. All right, I'm cool with Phyrexian and Johnny. Looks cool. Looks like the Predator. I'm down. I love the Phyrexian stuff. No problem for me in that regard. However, they took the other avatar away. So I am now very sad.
He complained about it for a legit hour the other day.
Very sad. That was such a good piece of a Johnny art. It wasn't from a card. It was just a nice piece of a Johnny art they had.
Mm-hmm.
I love that piece of art. This is very soft keep potentially. We're on the play with it. I don't know if this deck has a much better starting hand. Like, sure, 4 different lands is pretty good. But I think this is close. We have Bulwark to defend us for a little bit until we can find either a blue source or a green source. And they're the two heaviest sources in the deck.
What's this cost?
Cost 4. And we want a bunch of defenders out before we cast it.
It doesn't matter.
We'll try it.
The Chaplain's good in that.
It triggers when you play them, too.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, it doesn't matter for the Chaplain.
Good call, everybody.
It's good.
There
was actually an article written about that being like one of the best uncommons they've ever printed for limited.
Yes.
Who wrote that?
Totally.
I don't know. It was some random Google clickbait thingy. I was like, oh, what's this mean? And then they wrote about that being amazing. I was like, oh, yeah, that sounds pretty
They're
good.
not wrong. It's kind of great.
It is. You're giving the lazy dog a treat?
I am.
I'll allow it only because there was a hype train. She's not very hype, but there was a hype train.
I have to get my camera set up because I finally got my second camera. Although,
And
Sadie
the quick
normally
brown fox can jump over the lazy yellow dog, as the expression goes.
All right, let's get there. Come on, Dak. We believe in you. We need you to believe in us.
I believe in a deck called Love.
Damn right.
You say dick?
Yeah, sure. I'm too tired to say what I actually said again. That would require me to remember what I said exactly. Oh, we're having a fun.
It's best if you
Having
just
fun.
ignore Jared for a while.
That has always been the case.
He's speaking truths.
He's speaking shit and you know it.
Also truths. Lack of blue. I mean, it's going to be me saying, lack of X is going to be a problem. That's just going to happen.
Yep.
You know what's bad in this set?
What?
Urtai.
Mm-hmm.
Why does he look more human now than he did before?
He is getting more human. They kick this? I can't. I think so. Is the kicker?
I don't know, but that got an exclamation point.
No, they did not. It's because now it cannot be blocked.
Okay.
That is how that card works.
Very exciting.
It cannot be luck.
Why are you highlighting this? Oh, sacrifice him. Okay. I'll pass on that, but thank you.
Jack, come on.
Yeah, it's not helping. And it's funny because it's just a mana volume. It's not a mana color trouble per se. Like, I could start slamming Shield Ball Sentinels. Like, no problem. I'm in.
You know what would have solved having not enough land?
Playing all the cards in additional land?
And putting more land in.
I may have to drop a card for a land. That may be a real thing I do. These decks tend to be pretty mana hungry. And I need land to cast spells.
What's he do when you sacrifice him?
Creature tokens you control gain hexproof and indestructible.
Indestructible.
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
Key 2 amplifier, probably Bouncing King Darien. It doesn't really hurt us too badly.
Until we draw our land now.
Like, they attack with Figment, we block.
Oh, good. We didn't draw land. Now we can just play the same thing again and
There he
pretend
is.
we drew something good.
Need that land next turn.
Mm.
The problem is, it's just, I feel like we can get into this game, like, the opponent's not presenting too overwhelming a force.
Yet.
Exactly. The time makes that worse, right?
Yeah. Oh. We're fucked now.
It definitely doesn't help. I mean, I'd rather them use it on that, honestly. Because if we can get a land, we can be like, Shield Wall Sentinel, get a thing. Then if we draw another land, Shield Wall Sentinel into, like, we can get our Crashing Drawbridge, I think it's called. And then if we draw another land, we can go Shield Wall Sentinel in to get and a 1-drop and kind of just start to move from there.
Clockwork Drawbridge, I think.
Clockwork Drawbridge. But we need to draw said land to start that off. And it's got to be an untapped land. And that's not necessarily a small ask. Clockwork Drawbridge was the correct answer. But I don't think we're going to be able to kind of... We'll see. It really depends on what the opponent does this specific turn. If they bury us or not. It's tough. It's going to be tough. Like, just any instant sorcery makes the amplifier big, and we don't want to block with our 0-3. Makes the Haunting Figment unblockable. The Pixie gets to come in for 1. So just a lot of pressure. Chaplain obviously erases a lot of that, but we need to get it. Okay, that's really good news. That less so, but still fine. That's kind of excellent news, actually. There's
not mad.
To tap the Talus Lookout here. And put one of those cards on the top of your library, okay? No problem, buddy. Just tap the Lookout here.
Okie dokie. Look out.
I mean, I can't imagine they're not. I was gonna say, I can't imagine they're not attacking with some number of amplifier and figments. Just gets an extra point. Yeah. Let me pull out the non-lands so that I can cast lands. I don't know if I even want to do this. If we do this, what do I discard?
Something they can't cast.
Well, it could just be the Academy Wall, because I can't cast that.
Yeah.
Fluffer's Vine Wall is probably the take here.
It helps.
Yeah.
And it's cheap.
Mm-hmm. Probably next turn, we need to think about casting the Chaplain. We might be able to get away with it. If we draw Island specifically, we could go Vine Wall into Coral Colony, and we could probably deal with that. Then we'll have to go into Chaplain after that.
Yeah.
And again, this doesn't kind of play around Counterspell. Don't really know what we can do here. Drawbridge is fine here. Don't think we want to block there, but that's 3, 6, 7. Go to 3. Means that we're dead to Talus Lookout. So we have to cast that. So I think we do have to block. But that makes our Chaplain much worse.
Yeah, it's frustrating.
Yeah, it's to the point where we're kind of getting buried.
Yep.
Kinda.
Missing land for so many turns really put us, I mean, in the typical, oh yeah, we're dead.
Yeah, I think so. We can try to get Island off this. But we're looking at...
Damn.
Well,
Okay.
that'll do it.
Yeah, I
Well,
think
I'm gonna head out.
we gotta put a land in.
Jeez.
I think we just want either Island or Forest. But we definitely can't afford the the cards with nothing to do. Could drop Vine Shaper Prodigy because it's just kind of like a not synergistic part of the deck. Yeah, I think that's fine. Still puts us at 15 creatures, yeah. That's fine.
Up an island.
It's tempting to go up an island.
That's what I would.
Open island and a forest.
1, 2, 3, 4. Tempting as well. Guess we'll go up island. A lot of our early plays are
You'll
blue.
get 3 islands in the opening hand.
I mean, if Arena's going to fight us, Arena's going to fight us. Just the way of it. Sometimes you get Magic, sometimes you get Arena did. Is what it is.
Magic the Gathering, the trading card game.
Opponent goes first. Hand looks reasonable. Looks like we actually like build a sort of consistent deck. Yeah. We'll forever have Shield Ball Sentinel and the single mana wall in our hand, so we could never double spell. And just like that, first draw of the game changes everything I said.
Unplayable.
Uh-oh.
2 cards that we don't have the mana to cast. That's
Yeah,
not
the
a
first
big,
2 cards we drew.
not a big deal if we can draw
Next is Zulkanar.
close.
Oh, damn.
The always there for us on turn 3, King Darien.
King Darien.
King DDD. That's what's up. That's what's up.
King DDD. Put it on the full Jund.
Not sure what that says about Dan, because he's on the same mental wavelength as I am.
That's fine.
Quiet you.
Oh, I should have sacked it. That's on me.
Then you couldn't scry.
Correct. Okay, that helps. Not, this turn or anything. We could Artillery Blast this. It seems a little greedy to do so, especially because they bottomed. It might mean they're okay on land, so I don't think we want to go that route.
No.
I don't think we're doing anything. So, I mean, we can always force a tap and then Artillery Blast is the nice thing.
Mm-hmm.
So, I think we can wait to do this. We don't have to go nuts. We can just end a turn, tap whatever they cast. Not that that really does much, but we can. And then we have the option to Artillery Blast if we wish. That's fine. 2/2 on this board is totally fine for us.
Yep.
Swarm is fine as well. That's not a big deal.
Death Touch can be annoying, but it requires him to keep mana up.
Yeah. Could blow up the Gardener here with no cards in hand.
I think I'm kind of alright to that, actually.
Yeah. If they're playing a surprise other color, gets a Death Toucher off the board. They do get a Scry here. They Scry to the top. Because they're playing against us.
It's our opponent. Of course they scry to the top. Our opponents never don't scry to the top. Come on, 5th land. Timeless Lotus. Fixes everything.
Alright, so take action. We want to grab the other Shield Ball Sentinel, most likely. We could grab the Vine Wall, but then we're just kind of naked. So I think we want the...
We want to continue to drill down into Shield Wall Sentinels.
Yeah, it's going to take a while, but if we draw land in the interim time, that's pretty good for us, but we have to draw land, which seems to be this deck's weakness. Wow, what is this deck?
Baloney.
Abalone.
I believe.
First name.
Put it. -2/-2 is what I'm thinking they have.
No, they can activate the Battlefly Swarm.
Ah, okay. They're just forgetting.
That's my bet. Yeah, is that they have an activation on the Battlefly Swarm and they're just being stupid about it. Yeah, Chaplain seems great here.
This is what the deck, like, this is the line you're supposed to take. Well, this is the best line for us here. Choking the board up with birds. Hydrate. Thank you, sir.
And while we wait, that's the 3rd fucking... Jesus.
They can get us for
How
2
many
here.
Jesuses are?
3, apparently.
One for every
Third.
planet.
They don't trip Jesus.
Ripped Jesus. Which of the Jesus is creamy?
The one that comes out on Easter.
The Cadbury Jesus.
Cream
The one
Jesus.
from the moon.
Moon Jesus.
Cadbury cream Jesus.
Not the ceiling.
Uh,
Yeah, did that.
Just in case.
How often does that happen when
What?
that it creates the birds?
Whenever it enters or another defender enters.
yeah.
So we just block their 1/1s with various amounts of death touch.
We
think we're
touch various
blocking,
amounts
right?
of D.
This feels like a pump spell, probably that green one. So how do we play
Yeah,
around
probably.
that? Gives a creature +2/+2 and puts 1/1 counters on everything, right?
Yes.
So we double up on these. And then we double up on this. And no, double up there doesn't do anything. I mean, it kills them no trick, but they have to have a trick here.
Mm-hmm.
I think this is fine, though. In this case, they hit us for 3, 4, 5. Unless they pump one of the other creatures that's not being double blocked.
Yeah, seems fine.
No trick.
Yeah, taking their mana and death touchers off the board. Again, yeah, they get the scry, but still.
Okay. Is it like a drag down?
Dragnet.
Drag to the underworld.
Or the 5
Wait, that's a
damage
real
to
magic
everything?
card.
The temporal firestorm.
Oh, yeah. The Jaya and Teferi together card.
Yeah.
Yes, Jafari.
You're fatty. I think this turn
Or
we
the-
probably want a Timeless
Nope.
Lotus. Okay. Opponents had it.
I
My
Don't-
1/1 Death Touch deck cannot beat your 1/1 Flying Bird deck.
Yeah. You're 1/1 bullshit. How am I supposed to take advantage of Death Touch if all of your creatures are the same size as mine?
That's right.
I can't trade up.
How am I supposed to chip with this bullshit going on?
All right. Well, we did the thing. It was ridiculous.
Yeah, I don't necessarily know how much of a representative case that game was, but
I mean, definitely, we got the match we didn't want with the more aggressive deck, and then we got the match we really wanted with the opponent playing a bunch of 1/1s for 3.
yep.
The Japanese players always feel like they're doing something else with Magic, whether it's
Uh-huh.
constructed or limited. The way they tackle the game is so much different than the way we do here in the West. It's so it's lovely.
The
but
metagame
it's-
is apparently infinitely different over there, too.
Yeah, it's wild. Peaks on 1, drawbridge on 2.
Yeah, it feels a little rough, but maybe we draw something better to do with
Yeah,
our 2
I think
mana.
it's fine if they interact with the drawbridge in an unfavorable way. We have repossession.
I will also say we can cast Solkanar with any 2 other lands
We
that we
have
draw,
our
so that's
we have
sweet.
our splash and our splash land. It's like what?
Yeah. Yeah,
Why
we
don't
have
we
our
scare
Mythic
anybody?
Splash and the land that casts it.
We have Island too, like really scary, right?
Yeah.
We have Island.
We've seen blue mana, it is in the deck, and our opponent's on 6.
Okay, I'll take lands. We take those.
Woo! We count those.
Root Wobble.
Oh yeah. Well, 2 swamps in a row does cast Sulkanar, so that seems fine.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Not
mhm.
Grape.
Cast Solkanar, that's all that matters.
We know Grape.
Gripe or no griping.
Do we just kill the stupid root waller right now?
It's the Root Wall. The Vanguard's also problematic, but the Root Wall maybe more so. So yeah, I tend to agree. It's just like
Yeah.
8/8 coming at you is pretty rough. 7/7 coming at you is pretty rough.
Uh-huh. So, J-Rod, I don't know if you've been following local Philadelphia soccer lately, but This team is on fucking fire.
Freaking nuts.
Dude, they're playing Orlando at home right now. It is the 72nd minute. It's 4-0.
Oh, that's it?
They cannot stop scoring goals.
They're not going to get another 6-goal win?
Yeah, they're not going to continue to set that record.
How often does that happen?
What's that?
When it just enters battlefield?
End of the turn.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah, it's gross.
It's not ungross.
Yeah, it's an eighth.
Ergoros.
Gross.
Attack. Probably then play Coral Colony.
Okay.
I mean, I'm for getting them dead. I don't think we want to repossess the bridge.
Oh, you can't do the same one again?
Yeah, well, the last ability exiles him and has him come back, so then you get to go through the whole cycle again.
No, has them come back on the opponent's side.
Oh, has him come back on the opponent's side.
Yes.
Okay.
So it's that good, but just keep attacking with a 5/5.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, they
Like
can't keep
all the
taking
abilities
five.
are that good. Like it doesn't it kind of doesn't matter.
Timeless Lotus is a nice draw for us. The Shield Ball Sentinel is a nice draw for us. So let's get our beats on. Looks like it might be Tortoise plus Trick. Resolves. Yeah, 5/4.
This is great.
Yeah, this is exactly what we want to happen.
I've
So-
certainly seen worse.
Because... Did we draw a card with Sulkin, or was it the other two things?
We did draw a card.
Okay, so yeah, it replaced itself, got a 2-for-1, and then did the other thing that was 3 damage to the one creature. Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That card was
And-
worth like 4 cards.
Yeah. And
Matt.
it didn't have to go to the opponent, which is the best part. And we can get it
Yep.
back with Urborg Repossession, which is the other best part.
Oh my god. Okay.
Yeah. Solkanar's a very good magic card. I actually think Deathsea underrates it, personally.
Forest, I think,
Ooh,
the one we want here.
We don't have green yet. That
Well, we
completes
do
our
with
domain.
the...
Well, I
yeah.
meant,
Oh, for the domain, yeah.
yeah. Yeah, master of our own domain and such.
Oh my god, we can get the other one and play it.
Or jam the chaplain now
Yeah.
with one card left in their hand. Seems like a decent idea.
Yeah.
Yep.
Put a bunch of shit in the air. Little 4/1/1s here.
Just in case you're unfamiliar out there watching, this card is busted.
I have not managed to beat a Wingmantle Chaplain yet. I had one opponent that had 3 of them somehow.
Ugh.
Yeah, it was not great. There were many things wrong with that game of Magic the Gathering.
Hey, King, make them 2/2s.
Oh my god, yeah.
Orlando scored a goal and now I'm mad.
What in the world are they attacking with 2/2, no mana up?
Footy regular season ended.
4/2.
Yeah, saw that.
Cats in first place.
Yeah,
They
Exciting.
won the first
I'll
first
trade
postseason
you
round.
whatever fraction of a card that is. You say Cats are in first place, Paul?
Yeah, they ended the season in first place.
Shit, that's rad.
They won the first playoff round, and so it's first place.
Hello. Just trying to add white mana to my mana pool.
what does our opponent do here? Like, seriously.
It's real bad.
Especially because we could just go get the second Coral Colony and just start milling them out.
Yep. What's nasty is like you can set up like shield wall sentinels to block, and like I don't even want to tap the blue mana because I think now is probably when we want to start getting ahead with the coral colonies.
Yeah, we're milling them for 6 off every activation right now.
Yeah, and then
Pretty good.
Bulwark as well is pretty gnarly. We could have like launched a huge attack with Bulwark.
Yeah, not to mention the fact that we still have the Urborg repossession. The Urborg repossession to fucking get the Solkanar back if we really need it.
Yeah, maybe I do want this. Maybe we want the repossession. No, we can repossession with Kicker. That'd be 3 mana.
I say go for it because we can get the drawbridge back too. Like every part of that just feels fantastic.
Get drawbridge, play drawbridge.
Yep,
Yeah.
and still have enough to coral colony.
Oh, it's just disgusting. Yeah, because that's another flyer.
I mean, we have to win off coral colony. We might be able to kill them next turn with lethal damage from the Bulwark. 3,
Yeah.
6, 9, 12, 15, 16, 17, an additional 4 if we have the mana for it. Never mind. Well, it's not a never mind. You want to kill the chaplain, understandable.
Yeah.
Those are a lot
You don't
of
say.
cards.
So, 2. The Bulwark makes it assign butt toughness or butt damage.
Butt toughness.
Butt toughness. Butt toughness.
Arc, but toughness through yonder.
I was
no
just
break.
thinking that.
They're
Yeah, I was trying to
18.
figure out how to make it work, so I just went for it.
I mean, maybe we just jam Solkanar and just try to mill them out. I mean, we could just go. Yeah, fuck. It doesn't seem like there's any wrong way to eat this Reese's.
Play both, huh?
Say that.
Oh my god.
He's not wrong though. That's the problem.
I know, but I haven't heard that line of advertising in quite a while.
Not now. He's on a roll. Or not now. He's rolling.
That's-
Oh.
Germans. I mean, do we do the thing where we beat him with combat damage and mill?
This is dumb.
Yeah, because we're gonna kill their flyer with Solkanar.
We should just pick to exile it now.
Just give them Solkanar.
We're gonna help
You
you
take
out.
it.
Like, here.
That's what I did.
I guess it's true because Solkanar can't kill our coral colony. Mediocre Matt coming in with the
Matt.
sub too, man. I saw Mediocre Matt in person today.
Yeah, so that's quite the song. I have to make a list.
Yeah.
Appreciate everybody's support here in September. Hope you're having a good month, old buddy. Appreciate it.
Yeah. I met Mediocre Matt's wife and children for the first time today.
No shit.
wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, we were at the Apple Festival at the Salem County Fairgrounds.
Oh, that's rad.
Oh, was that today?
Alarmingly few apples. It's also tomorrow if you guys want to run down this way, Paul.
Yeah, it's supposed to rain a little bit.
Is it supposed to rain real bad? I knew it was supposed to rain in like overnight, early morning. I didn't realize it was supposed to be that bad.
Yeah, we had the thunderstorms. That's why we went to the place today. We were supposed to go tomorrow.
Yeah.
Whoa,
Okay.
Whoa, whoa, thunder.
Good God. Just seeing so many cards go into their fucking graveyard is ridiculous.
Okay, there we go. I was like, I'm gonna start bulwarking. That's my plan.
Very few of us.
We definitely
I
are
had
frustrating
Stevie
our
Trap.
opponents.
Yeah, yeah, we are.
They scooped at 18 and 20 life.
Like me last night.
Yeah. Well, the in that case, at least, the amount of life did not fucking matter.
Is this Jared down here in the corner behind her hand?
What?
It does kind of look like him, and I'm mad now.
Is this
I
Jared?
told you. That's what I pointed out last week.
Is that?
I'm
is-
there.
You are there.
That's me.
That is you. What are you hiding down there for?
He's like, hey, look, it's Jyra. I know that lady.
I moved to become a wizard.
I like that.
Oh my god.
You can just fly your house anyway.
Finally completed the wizard. Took him forever.
Sorry about the Phyrexians taking it over.
Yeah, that's a cool piece of art, though.
Yeah.
Moving to become a wizard. Yeah.
This dog got tired today.
I feel like I time traveled today. Does that count?
You did time travel today, buddy.
You still got the Ellie came.
Oh, I do have the Ellie cam on.
She's in it.
She
She's
is just
sleeping.
sleeping, yeah.
Yeah, she is a lump.
That is, you have come to
She
define
had a
Ellie.
difficult day.
She's come to be known as.
Eating a bunch of
I was
turkey.
gonna say she had a difficult day. We had like a pseudo Thanksgiving because we had a turkey that we needed to use.
Mm.
Oh man, I should have stopped by for turkey.
You could have.
You could have.
It
There was
would've-
plenty left.
I promise you, it would have made you sleepy though.
You would have been
I
able
didn't-
to.
That's
don't
what
need
would have
help.
made him sleepy.
Yeah,
Sleepy. All right, this is a real decision point. I got
not
planes
to make
for the artillery.
not to make a round trip to Jersey in one day.
Scott Swamp in hand.
Right, Matt? I've successfully done it many times. The last time I hosted my mother-in-law for Thanksgiving, I deep-fried a turkey because she'd never had it before.
Ooh, did she hide behind a car?
I thought you.
No.
For some reason, my brain was like, you try to deep fry your mother-in-law.
It's like that time you ate the family dog.
Family dog.
Because it wouldn't give you second chance. Oh god.
Hate you
Oh.
all.
Don't worry, buddy. We're right there with you.
What, in hating you all?
Yeah. I am.
Honk honk.
Was it a
Aw,
Tuscan
fuck,
Raider on the
break.
stream?
Honk honk break.
Why didn't you do that before?
Miso tai tai.
Because they had the mana untapped, and I didn't want to get blown out by a counterspell.
Why not?
It's just not my favorite thing in the world to do. I think we can
Coral.
safely block, so I think we'll probably just Shadow Prophecy. We don't need to make a land drop, so we can wait. So we'll get some more information from the opponent.
Okay.
Any land is really good here to cast Timeless Lotus, obviously. Overperformed on in the last game, especially. I mean,
We're just gonna draw straight up mountain and be able to cast Sulkanar right now. It's gonna be great.
I would like that very much.
Impulse away. Opponent feeling comfortable.
Impulse away. Don't attack us for anything, because whatever, and then we're just going to cast Solkanar and everything's going to be great.
I don't want to cast it into Essence Scatter mana.
What did you think, Mediocre Matt? Was Dominaria untied? Oh no.
That's okay.
That has to die.
We can right now.
Blast. All right, let's go ahead and use it. Because it has to be a tapped creature.
Oh, okay.
Oh, Matt, you're so fucking wrong. This is like the best set ever. Well,
This set-
actually, the first
set is
Dominaria
pretty
was the
sweet.
best set ever, but this set is so fucking good.
Uh-oh.
This is
I
rough.
could see it not being somebody's favorite, but like this is just it. This set feels more like a flavorful cube than I've played in a while.
We're going to scare the crap out of our opponent by discarding King Darien.
Yeah, like what the shit?
What are they on?
The answer is our bullshit.
I think we want this. And then we can hold up Artillery Blast.
Yep.
We don't need the Pixie yet. We've got opponent pooping their pants, so. How do
I
you
get
put
it.
Mediocre? It's on brand.
My brand.
You.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Look at Tony Shalhoub.
I had this exact deck that our opponent has.
They have a
How do we
Shark in
win?
hand. Okay.
You kill Jaya.
No,
Okay,
they're
I'm
just
not
sorry to
tapped
say.
out. They have Tide Turner untapped.
Oh.
Don't be fooled. Timeless Lotus, we can Solkanar to deal 3 damage to Jaya. Can't really attack her then. We kind of want them to go down, I think, before we cast Solkanar, so we can get the Chaplain down. I think it's probably our best play.
The chaplain also attacks Jaya.
Well, sort of.
Well, yeah, the chaplain allows for attacks Jaya.
Then we can play Pixie Illusionist, which is probably for the best. It's another
It's flying,
flyer
man.
Another flyer to attack Jaya with. And then
It's a
next
shame
turn-
that Flying Men has fallen so far that you have to give it Kicker and another ability to make it a common.
I know, seriously. Poor fucking Lantern Kami. Suntail
We're
Hawk.
fucking flying men.
Listen, I'm feeling sad for her. Listen, I played all of these cards before they were cool. I know you did as well. And I know you
Suntail
still
Hawk,
do.
man. Yeah. I actually haven't played Counterburn or Flying Men specifically in a minute. I've been dicking around with 3-color land tax decks that don't actually do anything.
So, what is this trick?
Us just taking it and then
Yeah, that's
doing stupid
I
stuff.
always ponder it because I have such a good block here with like 1/4, and it's like, what are you trying to do exactly? Like, what's your goal here?
Yeah.
We'll take one. If you don't want to use.
I mean, it
check.
could just be a jump check.
Could be a. It doesn't feel like a lightning strike. Could be. I mean, if they lightning strike Chaplain, that's fine. They have to do something with Jaya here, or they did. They did. It made a monk. Yeah. How do we take
Yeah,
Jaya
What's she do?
out? Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery, copy it twice. So we need to take her out before that happens. But we're gonna.
do the 3
Yes.
to them and then that thing deals 3, right?
We can do 4 to them because we have 4 flyers. So we can do 4 to Jaya and then Solkanar. But we'll see what they do with their mana. I don't want to. I'd like to not cast Solkanar into open mana. Get to Amplifier kicked, probably to bounce a bird token, which is exactly kind of what we wanted them to do.
That's kind of exactly fine. Yeah.
All right. So combat, attack Jaya with 3. Second main phase, play our planes, play our Solkanar, shoot Jaya. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Not off on that evaluation.
As long as Solkanar does hit Planeswalkers, yeah.
I believe.
I
you do.
assume it's any target.
I think it's a creature or planeswalker specifically. Yep, other creature or planeswalker.
Cool. I was like, you know what? I
Yes,
don't actually
weirdly,
know.
Solkanar cannot shoot itself for 3.
Well, they want to make sure you can't easily get rid of it before you have to give it away. Give
That's true.
it away now.
Okay, I just need to click on the right thing.
Select the correct end of turn ability.
Our opponent has correctly figured out our mythic is going to destroy their mythic.
But wait, that's not how she dies in the story.
Goodbye.
She just gets pushed off a fucking cliff.
Ah, the most epic way to die in a story.
I mean, like, is this like a Magneto thing? Where did they actually show the body, or like could she have just planeswalk while she was falling?
Well, there's a secret layer that celebrates her death. So
Cannot block, is that right? Oh,
it has to block.
Okay.
Kick means it has to block.
And plenty of tributes to people that weren't actually dead.
That's also true. I mean,
just take 4 here.
this doesn't kill. They have to play another spell to kill
Yeah,
Solkanar here.
yeah, totally fine. That's a 2. We call that a 2-for-1 in the business,
Yeah.
so I'm fine with that.
Jared, the Union game is now 5-1 in the 90th minute. The first and fifth goals scored by defenders.
Hey, at least it wasn't scored by the goalie. That'd be nuts.
Well, the sad thing actually is that Blake getting scored on tonight will keep him out of, or will put him back to second place in the Golden Glove award for the year, because he'll have 13 clean sheets and Sean Johnson has, well, if Sean Johnson goes the weekend without getting scored on, he'll have 14.
Sean John.
Those were words that you used the
Why
limited
is-
oxygen in your
Why
life
did it make
to
me
say.
laugh so much is what I'm thinking.
I
Like, why
don't
is that-
know.
Why is
I'm
that
really
so
good.
funny?
Because I just took what Dan said and then just shortened it to some ridiculous comment, and then that's how we've made our living.
You funny man.
That is very much the way we've accomplished things over the breadth of our friendships.
That's our brand of comedy. Comedy.
You say funny thing.
That's right. Big thanks to everybody for hanging out and tolerating this, by the way. Really appreciate it. Hope you're having a good Saturday night. I think we just probably throw Vine Wall in front of that. Yeah, like, I don't care. Yeah, it's like, I don't care, opponent. Story, I don't care.
We have Solkanar coming back next turn.
Solkanar were just, like, hammering them with birds.
Yeah,
And
with
Pixie
2/2
Illusionist.
birds of all things.
Right, yeah, this Pixie Illusionist and bird combo is a 3-turn clock on its own.
Mm-hmm. And, you know, King Darian can shit out stuff.
Yeah, that's exactly why I put it down, because it's just like, end of turn mill and shit. Like,
I'm
Good
sorry.
luck.
I'm gonna need you to remind me what King Darian does.
He makes tokens.
Oh, yeah.
And shit, apparently.
Okay, you pay mana to make him shit. Okay, good.
He's down in there.
Okay. Can Solkanar, I think, now pretty safely. Then we can mill a bunch. Yeah. I think just draw a card here is the correct option.
Do you have a blue mana up?
I do not.
Mill. No, mill in response. Oh, you can mill in response to this.
I cannot mill.
Oh. No? Oh, we don't have blue open.
Yeah. We've been
Dang it.
choked on blue. Everything's blue. And we've been attacking with the Pixie Illusionist. Oh, I've been attacking with the Pixie Illusionist. I haven't been talking about that much.
I mean, that's correct, so it's fine.
That's correct.
We can kill the Micromancer, but that really, like, none of that really matters too much. Okay. Swamp, island, forest, plains, mountain. We got it all.
Yeah, actually, if you just
Vortuk
look at
actually shows you at the coalition emblem.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
It shows you
domain
which
has a
colors
shield.
you have.
That's nice.
It's nice. I like it.
It's nice.
This is nice.
Vortuk, nice little 2-for-1 here.
If we
Getting
get
back
it,
our lord.
we have Essence Scatter. Or Urtai's counterspelly thingy. Nope.
They don't. Do they have double blue for that Urtai's counterspelly thing?
Yeah, they got the Tide Turner, the taps for a blue.
Oh, yeah. Hey, opponent, you did.
I think I'm fine kind of shoving with Solkanar because I can break up a double block with Tribute to Herbalwork.
Yep. Seems great.
Yeah, it's fine. I might shove everything in front of Solkanar. In which case, I kind of don't mind that. Yep. Oh, nope, 3. That ain't enough.
3, 4, 5, 6.
Not if, I mean, I'm talking about if I kill
Oh.
one.
Oh, yeah, that'll be funny when you just bounce the token to kill that, and then you kill the other two things.
Can I bounce the token?
I mean, well, not bounce the token,
Oh,
kill
kill
the token. I thought it was the other spell that can break up double blocks. Or in this
One
case,
spell
triple blocks.
gets us, so it's a little scary to do this, but I think it's probably worth it.
There goes Solkanar. Just making trouble.
Yeah.
Just being a good Magic the Gathering card.
And then next turn we come in with Bortuk as well. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Made the correct choice. Thank you, sir.
Yep. This deck is dumb as shit, and I love it.
Yeah.
See, this feels like one of those cube draft decks where it's just like, I don't know, I took all the good cards, and the mana was great.
It's we're making when it works, right? Like we going up to 18
Yeah.
lands was a smart choice for sure.
I think that might be part of why I like this format so much, is that there are 17 color fixing lands in this set. Admittedly, 6 of them are rare, but still.
Yeah, but still.
Yeah.
They tend to come around because they're not. It was a smart choice because they're not the basic land types. So unless you're trying to fix for those colors specifically, you tend to not take them.
Like, what's it? Return to Ravnica, where you could play whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Loved it.
Yeah. Yeah, RTR block, yeah, was exactly the same thing, and it was so much fun.
There's also a Defenders theme in that
Yep.
one.
But, like, somehow the red-white aggro deck is also good.
Oh, it's very
Like-
good. Yeah. L6969. That's what we call nice.
Where do you see that? Oh.
El Nis Nis.
I think we can keep this hand on the... We go first. This is rough. Gibbering Barricade on 3, but if opponent's on aggro, we get completely wrecked. The hope is to draw, like, White Source in the interim time. I guess we have to mulligan. We're still, like if it weren't, we needed white so desperately, this is much better. Put back. Probably Repossession, sadly. We have ways to shuffle the deck, so I don't feel too super bad about it. And this lets us lead towards more of a playing a kicked illusionist if need be. There's the aggro.
Yeah, I've been a little worried about this.
Okay, so we can play this. Actually, we can play this and blow this up. Just get it off our back. It's a good card. It's worth spending a removal spell on. Don't love having... I mean, next turn we can play the tap lane. There's no repercussion for it, so... Just being able to get the hasty creature off the board and out of our hair is a nice little... There's a couple Raging Goblins in the set that don't suck.
Mm-hmm.
What does Pixie Illusionist do?
You can kick it for 5, and it comes in with 2 1/1 counters, and then it also taps to make a land.
Is it 4? 2 and a green?
The pet for this one is goblins.
Total 6.
Well, no, it's
Five.
total 5.
You're right.
Oh, it's 3 and a green? I thought it was 2 and a green.
Ooh, Vine Wall. Can Vine Wall, I think probably the Sentinel's better here, just because it's a 1/3 that blocks a 2/2. We do our thing we've been doing. Now, that being said about the 1/3 blocking a 2/2, my goal is to disincentivize the attack, so I will not block. So L6969, if you're out there watching, I'm not going to block you. Atakar Wastes. This Atakar Waste art kind of looks like mirrored into me, because everything's broken up into like tectonic plates and stuff. Oh, never mind, I'll block that.
It's cool, though, because it resembles the 7th edition Atakar Waste art very well.
Yeah. Can I deck text? Yeah, absolutely. Just keep reminding me. There's enough other people here that can also stop me.
Yeah, right.
No, there's not. Sam, you'll have to steal his mouse.
That stupid shit.
Sam has to steal your mouse, and then we're getting somewhere.
Yeah, we'll have no way of doing it.
Give Puppy treat.
Oh.
And change your sleeves. You have a lot to do.
Got a lot to do after this one, so let's put a stop on the when this game's over.
Ellie.
Uh,
What's on? And after she's
how do
leaving.
I put a stop?
I'm just not gonna block because I don't want them to screw around with the goblin. I should. The more correct play would be to double block the goblin, but we're about to put down a ton of cards. Interesting, they didn't read ahead to the end and try to attack for even more. Especially with that. Well, they only have 2 land types actually. Another Phoenix chick. Damn.
It is an uncommon.
So whenever they attack with 3 or more creatures, return Phoenix chick from your group tapped. I think now we play it because we have enough things we need to start blocking.
Yeah, we just need to be a flying man.
Yeah. Yeah, we contribute to Urborg if we need to.
We're in danger.
They are. We are. Oh, whoa. They do not get back the Phoenix chick in their yard.
Uh-oh.
All right, so what does that mean?
It means we're dead. Maybe not.
Oh, they might have charge.
Charges +2+. They can't, right? Double weight.
Oh, double weight. Sorry,
No, you're good.
everything left of their forest is hidden behind Elicam.
Oh, okay.
Because I was looking at the stream at the time.
What's the
Sorry.
red with black kicker card? That's +2/+0. What if they can't kick it? So it's just +2/+0, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Either that or they've just got like a fat follow-up of some kind.
Right.
Like some
Might be
6-mana thing that's just going to kill us.
Yeah, I don't know.
This definitely feels like a lot more of a mid-range deck than I thought it was when they led on Phoenix Chick.
Mm-hmm. could be the +1 or +2/+2 and then put a counter on everything. Yep, Strength of the Coalition. Okay. So you get to kind of blow it. You get to blow us out a decent. They're mostly taking out birds. They might be able to kill a sentinel. That's a problem.
Oh god, yeah, now we're down.
That's okay. They're down a lot of cards to make that work. They do have the Weather Seed Treaty. Holy shit.
I mean, look. Sometimes, some crimes.
We get to blast this with Kicker if we want to. If the Vine Wall... So we can Vine Wall into Tribute with Kicker. Does that do
Why
anything?
not just drag?
3. I'm thinking I can keep getting value off the Chaplain, because then I get another bird here. I have another blocker, and then I get to kill their card, whatever card they target with Weather Seed Treaty, right?
Yeah, okay.
That's what I'm thinking. It may not be good enough, but then if it proves to not be right, we get to drag. So that was my line of thing. Like, try the thing first. This fucks us 100% if we miss a land here.
Yes. Yes, we are in the ass fucked.
Okay, we are good. Mountain probably the best.
Yeah, we have double black up. Look at that domain.
Sweet, sweet domain.
Full ass domain.
They may have a pump spell here? Nope. Alright, that's nice. We get to make their Weather Seed whiff, so that's pretty good. They're still jamming.
When you said that's pretty good, my stupid ass nodded like I was like going to be seen by chat.
Pretty good. That's just good practice, you know?
Oh no, opponent, we gave up so much of our board position.
Yes, and we still lose.
Oh no, opponent, it's Karn Living Legacy.
Yeah. It's rough. What's he do?
Did you know you can use Power Stones to pay kicker costs?
That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, the only thing you can't use it for is casting non-artifact spells.
Yeah. I always just assumed kicker cost was part of casting a spell, but it is in addition to casting a spell. Oh my god. Oh, it really fucked
rare. Hot diggity.
I do believe we may be deceased.
That's very likely. I'm gonna have more cool cards than us. Yeah, more cool cards than us.
That swamp was pretty neat.
It was. And we did elect to play more of those. Okay, so deck tech. I gotta change my sleeves, and we gave Ellie a treat. We're doing that, right?
Nice.
Alright. Alright, Mediocre Mac. We'll deck tech for you, and then you can... Then we can, yeah, it's a good idea.
Mediocre Matt, please remember that 4 idiots and a Sam drafted this deck all
right.
together.
This is
All together now.
This is the collective... It is a cool deck, right? Like
It
it's
is.
a cool
I
deck.
love this deck.
Yeah, this deck is sweet. So this is the deck. We have a lot of walls. We're looking to leverage the Bulwark, the Colonies, and the most important, the Wing Mantle Chaplain. If you haven't seen this card, Mediocre Matt, it's the one that was making bird tokens for us last game. We also have such hits as Solkanar the Tainted, which does a variety of things at the end of each end step, including giving it to your opponent later on, which is pretty cool. But it's an aggressive and beefy card. We also have King Darien, the whatever that number is there.
48.
And he is also quite good. Just an anthem on a stick and can make an army on his own, so just stands as a bomb in and of itself. The rest of the deck is just more defenders that help find other defenders. We do have a Shalai's Acolyte. It's kind of just our only card that's like random good card. Everything else tends to either 2 for 1 or fall into a synergy.
And Shalai's Acolyte is just, it plays the Sarah Angel role
Yep.
of like just being a good magic card.
Yep. It can get us out of some trouble. We kind of tie the room together with Timeless Lotus and the Vine Wall to help fix our mana. We have a few dual lands, but not enough, most likely. And then we have Drag to the Bottom as a board wipe, Shadow Prophecy to give us some card filtering and advantage, and then Artillery Blast and Tribute to Urborg as spot removal. So that is your deck tech.
Do your sleeves.
And we have sleeves here. It should be just Angrath, right?
I don't know if you can hear me.
Yes.
Oh, hello.
Okay. Hi. I hopped in. The
did.
reason that I asked you is because I noticed that you pulled up that board wipe and you were running a lot of defenders, but you seemed like a mid-range aggro deck, so it was a little bit of a confusing archetype for me.
That's
yeah.
what happens when we all build a deck together.
Ah.
We're predominantly like a walls deck, so we're just defender.deck built around this card as a key payoff.
I see that.
Creates birds, and
What's giving your defenders the ability to attack for the win then?
this guy.
Ah.
So he lets them attack and assign their toughness as damage instead.
Or
So,
you just put them out.
I like it.
or we can just mill them out with Coral Colony.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, a lot of cool ways.
All right,
to
so
win.
that's a cool. Yeah, that's pretty cool.
This is the cool deck. It is not the good deck.
I love it. To be honest, it seems pretty good.
It's doing all right. It's doing better
So-
than I predicted.
Solkanar kind of took me by surprise there. I didn't think he would be that good in draft, considering you're shooting for 3 colors. But I mean, in this set, it seems like you're almost forced into domain no matter which way you draft. Like I was like 3 in it, 3 in a splash, and I wasn't even trying.
Mm-hmm.
Just from all the different various kicker costs and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, 100%.
It's not like the worst set in my opinion. I don't know if it was like just because I only did 1 draft so far of it. And I went like 4 and 3, so very mediocre, very on brand.
That's a cool avatar.
So, for my reasoning behind saying it's like absolutely so great is like you can draft this absolute pile of nonsense that we did and have hands that look like this where you just go, what the fuck am I doing here? And then you can also draft like a red-white aggro deck that just beats your opponent on turn 5, like every time. And both of them are valid archetypes somehow. And at the same time, you can also draft a really, and the following sentence is going to sound strange, streamlined aggro deck that is 3, 4, or 5 colors because there's so much mana fixing. Like I said, there are 17
There
mana
is a
fixing
ton
lands.
of mana fixing. I did
Yeah.
notice that it was not hard for me to get any kind of fixing while
Yeah.
drafting at all.
There are 17 mana fixing lands in this set. 11 of them are common.
Not to mention the mana fixing creatures. There's like
Yep.
at
There's
least
that green,
at
the green
least 10.
3-drop, and yeah. And there's the Floriferous Vine Wall that we have that searches for lands.
The fairy
and-
that taps to change a mana to change
Yep.
a basic land type.
Yep.
That's in here too.
And
Yeah,
if
I
you really
drafted
want
that.
to, if you really want to get down on it, there's also Plaza of Heroes that does something for legends, and you can like, yeah, that also helps cast legends and taps for mana if you have legends. So like, there's really 18 mana fixing lands in this set.
That's kind of
And-
fine.
11 of them are common.
I was thinking about picking up the Commander Precon.
Very bad. The opponent curving out is very bad for us.
Oh yeah. While I'm telling Matt why I love this format, the opponent is just doing things.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I was gonna say I see that.
Yeah, we haven't figured out how to stop them from doing that yet.
Yeah. Snare Spinner's fine. It's very defensive. I mean, the problem is we got to keep taking 5 until we can get the Chaplain down. Huh?
I said, yeah, on that turn list. So you're gonna take.
I mean, I could block,
7.
but we lose a bird that way.
Yeah, that makes the chaplain worse.
We go down to such a low life total if we don't block, though.
Yeah, you're going. That's in my opinion. Yeah, I was gonna say, in my opinion, I'd be blocking, but
Yeah, I don't like it, but I tend to agree with you.
you'd be down to like 6, and any kind of pump spell just puts you in, good game mode.
Mm-hmm.
And OP is definitely acting like he wants to end this game 3 turns ago.
Uh-huh.
Well, that's because I think what the opponent is showing us in 2 different ways is that their deck is designed to do that, and that they've probably played against a version of the defender's deck before, and once they saw us get the chaplain, they were like, "Oh shit, I got to punch in as much damage as I can, because now it's just fucking birds after birds after birds after birds. We gotta turn on the afterburner."
I
really want to know the
I was just
conversation
saying,
that
yeah.
a turtle has to have with a guy that's like, "Hey, can I have your help here?"
Yeah, for the enlisting.
Yeah.
Like, hey, bud.
Who
While
put that
you're,
on a turtle?
Yeah. And the cleric is just like, I don't know, gain some life maybe?
That's fine. That's fine. We have to play around that. It's better than putting on a nail, for sure.
Yeah, definitely better. Definitely better use it there than to kill you.
Yep.
In my opinion, I take that as a huge win. You lose 2 birds. He has to use a pump spell.
Kick Shalai's Acolyte tussles very nicely here if we can get the other land.
Agreed. Doesn't matter what we take, right?
As long as it's untapped, it doesn't matter.
Red? I don't think
We don't have a red, but it's tapped if it comes in, so we can't kick the Acolyte.
You'll fill out your domain for that guy, though.
Plus, getting a 4-drop off of Bone Rattle is still good.
Right, we still got a 4. I think we probably want the kicked flyer to shut off the nail attacks.
Oh, I didn't realize you couldn't play it. I didn't realize you played one.
We're kind of stopping the pendulum at the moment. Yeah, this is good. We're kind of putting a stop on the opponent from progressing the game state too far forward. I don't even think they're going to attack with the tortoise this turn. Might still want that scry, though. Looks like that's what they're going to go for.
They're probably looking at their life total, thinking that they're pretty well padded up. If I was in opponent's shoes, I probably would have attacked with turtle too. Tortoise or turtle.
Turtle's not from the race from D&D.
No, yeah. Is that say turtle or tortoise?
You said turtle at first.
No, I said, does the card say it?
Oh,
Turtle.
See, Hexbane. Oh,
It is a tortoise creature turtle.
Gotcha.
Courtois.
technically correct.
The best kind of correct.
I think we just shut off other steam here. Okay.
Or
The good news is all they've mowed through is birds. Like, we
Yeah.
literally
Yep.
have a Shield Wall Sentinel, which is pretty awesome. That's not
Ooh. It doesn't give anything other than +X, right? Yeah.
correct.
So, and it can die now, anyway.
It can't, right? Because we can only give it -2/-2 because we don't have another instant or sorcery in the yard.
Oh, sorry. I
Yeah,
thought
but
for some reason we had one.
No, no worries.
Well, just the shield wall. All right.
I think this turn we probably want a Timeless Lotus.
probably.
Don't think we want to get cute with
That's
the
right,
bulwark
opponent.
yet.
With a big ass Lotus.
That's right.
It's not quite chromatic orrery, but it's still pretty good.
Oh, this
7 of
is
9.
pretty rough.
Take 7, right?
It takes 7 to hold up tribute to Urborg just in case you have to lower that.
Right.
I think feels nice.
I think that's our best bet. Gives them a lot of card advantage, but
Shock.
gotta try to not get lightning struck to death. Doesn't look like they're a lightning strike deck, but they could be. Like, it looks like red splash for Rada, right? Like, doesn't look like. But I mean, I'd splash for lightning strike, so I'm not gonna say they shouldn't. Fucking Karn.
Rada.
Wow.
Why do our opponents keep having Karn?
This is a reasonable question to ask.
That's a mythic, right? Like, that's not...
That's like the 3rd time we've seen it in stream, too.
We can kill ourselves with Shadow Prophecy.
Oh,
I kill myself a red coat.
I think we got a bone rattle here, right?
What is Karn's ultimate?
Karn's ultimate. 7. You get an emblem with tap and untapped artifact you control. This emblem deals 1 damage to any target.
So he cannot get to 7, because then he'll just load stone or load.
Yeah, just Power Stone our
Power
face.
Stone you guys to death. Yeah.
Correct. We need an instant or sorcery in our graveyard. The problem is the one we've drawn loses us life. So I think this is our option.
So we Bortuk and get a defender back and play that same song again. And we start milling our opponent.
Gibbering
I go
barricades and stuff
barricade. Go barricade, try and get.
Oh
some
yeah,
life.
good point. We gain life
or,
that way.
Or you could go Coral Colony and really hit them hard on a mill.
Or Drawbridge, actually, just tap their shit down.
Yep.
Not this turn, obviously, but...
We'll get barricade because it gains us life, lets us Shadow Prophecy, and try to wiggle our way back into the game. Emphasis on try.
yeah.
Yeah, you got the Flyers to hold back for block.
Yeah, I just need to kill their defender if they're planning on defending Karn. We do have enough to put a bird in front of Nael, sack it to Gibbering Barricade, draw a card, gain a life. Opponent, stop it. Okay, it doesn't have reach.
That's
Alright, good.
No, that's just... It's a Nilla 4/6.
Jeez. I'm gonna go
Holy
back to
shit,
the stop
opponent.
it. Yeah. That's a ballsy attack with no reach. Okay. Doesn't trample, right? No, just flying.
They were hoping for a misclick.
I mean, they already got
No.
Karn. Come on. Okay. So we can take out Karn.
Seems like a cogent decision to make.
Right? So just 6. There's no reach here.
Then you can't block the attacker next turn, right? Or can you? Like, why was I thinking you would die?
What?
Nothing.
I can't block the attacker, no. I contribute to Urborg. I could Shadow Prophecy first if I want to, but I don't think that's necessarily a good idea. Is there anything else I can do here? I don't believe so. Be close.
What is Zara Janyan's exact when attacks text?
+1/+1 counter on each creature you control with toughness less than the number of basic land types.
Okay, and they are at domain as well.
Yes. Yeah, because they're going to be able to swing at us pretty hard here.
I mean, it's 3 in the air and then a bunch else.
Yeah, we can. I mean, we can definitely break some things up, but okay. Don't know if we want to necessarily put that in harm's way. That's 6 on them there. Just gotta hope for no trick. Trick would probably come at nail, though, right?
Yeah, I think so.
In case they have a trample trick, I'll put the Academy Wall on it, too. So Gibbering Barricade could eat a shield wall to just take the nail hit. We could just tribute to Urborg to have it deal. No, because it would deal 1 damage still. It's just whenever it
Yeah,
deals.
the issue with the nail hit is its triggered ability and not how much damage we're taking, really.
Right.
That does very little.
Okay. Okay.
Fighting fucking hard for.
There's the Reacher. That's fine. We don't need to counterattack here.
Yep.
Okay.
We got Karn off the board, and that's kind of important.
I agree. Okay, that plays. We take those. Any attacks open for us at this point? With the Reacher, probably not. So we're going to be leaning on Coral Colony probably to try to win us a game.
That's always a good sign.
Remember, you have trample.
Hmm?
You had the guy has trample.
4-6 or 4-4?
3-2.
3-2 has trample. Okay. As it sits, the board is stable. Okay.
Oh boy,
That's kind of fine here, though, right?
the scry is rough, but
Yeah, but they've been kind of filtering their whole deck this entire time. Not
That's
that
fair.
that's a defense,
How many
but
cards do they have in hand?
0.
I mean, in deck.
19. Is there anything we want to sacrifice here? Could sack a bird to gain a life. It's probably worth it, I'd say. Maybe, yeah. Maybe just the Vine Wall. It only eats up 2. Yeah, let's get rid of Vine Wall then. It's fine. Okay, Artillery Blast is fine.
Signal 6.
We have 2 instants, so we can Artillery Blast something for 5, and we contribute to Urborg something for 3 after we Artillery Blast.
that's
How many
great.
cards you got?
How
How
many
many
what?
cards you got left in library?
I have 14. They have 8.
So you have 8 non-land cards left. You have a total of 12 lands on, 11 lands on board, 1 in hand, and you have 18 lands in deck. Leaves you 6 lands in deck off of the 14 cards. Brings you to 8. So you have 8 non-land cards left in your deck.
Okay.
About 1 and 2. All right.
Doing the core colony, I think.
Destroy evil.
Wow.
What if we gave it -2, -2?
Yup.
I love it.
Oh my god. Oh, what a good.
As
what
a
good
fucking
trick.
counter spell. Suck my dick,
And what
opponent. Suck my
What a good top
dick.
deck from that.
It's a little bit too aggressive down there. So don't think
It was, you're right, but
That
that
was
was fucking
very-
cool, all right?
Holy shit.
That was very hostile.
You're not wrong, Jared, but that was fucking cool.
Jared of all people having to calm Dan down.
Like, oh man.
Jared's way too tired to be doing anything like that. You don't
Like,
want to think about that.
I'm over here dozing a little bit, and all of a sudden I hear, ah! Like, I'm kind of in the conversation. I knew to make that play, and then Dan just goes off on very explicit behavior.
Ooh, good cards.
Yep.
What's great about Solkanar is it gains life, too.
Yeah, it does.
Are we aggressive enough that we want to play Solkanar
Yes.
here? Yeah, because we only need 2 more mills. Is that right?
Right.
Yeah.
You want to play the Solkanar just to have the creature out. You want it on board. It's a big creature. It does everything you want it to do.
And we
It
only
kills
need
stuff,
one
it gains
artifact.
its life.
And all you had to tap 1 artifact to play it.
But where you want to be?
They gonna flunge eventually. They should flunge this turn if they're going to. So I guess we do the gain and drain, right?
Yeah.
No reason to nug something for 3 here.
Maybe they're trampler.
Could get rid of the Trampler. There's also the discard a card to give indestructible. But that doesn't really mean much. So do we kill,
No.
kill the Trampler?
I think kill the Trampler this turn and gain life next turn.
Okay. We can gain life off Gibbering Barricade, too, if we need to.
And the thing about killing a Trampler here is it just cuts off one more avenue of victory for them.
Definitely. It's
like one less thing we have to worry about.
Right. We're not cold to Lightning Bolt or Lightning Strike because of Gibbering Barricade.
Yeah.
Highlighting it again.
Our opponent's card quality is quite high.
Yeah, let's see some more of them.
It is probably higher than ours, but our dumb shit is working like a synergy engine.
That's what this format wants.
Give him Solkanar.
I'm not gonna.
Yeah, give him Solkanar.
I will not.
They lose in their upkeep. Come on.
What if they have a
or in their
thingy?
draw step.
Listen, you can call it a coward stream. I'm in charge. It's a coward stream. Paul called it a coward stream, but that's okay.
Word?
Oh, Jared, if it was me, I would have done that.
Me too. Me too. See, here, have this.
Just to check the list off of having done everything on Solkanar.
Yep. I had Solkanar in a sealed that I did, and never got to do that. I had 2 opponents kill Solkanar when I'd already done the other 3 things and would have had to have given it to them at the end of turn. And they killed it. And I'm just like, cool. One less thing I got to worry about.
That's right. Everybody seems very, the threat level of Solkanar is very high.
Yeah, and it's a very good magic card. But I think the other thing is that it's
Slide in.
this is not me at all.
Pirate.
It's a pretty easy keep.
Yeah, I don't know
finally.
who their avatar is there.
I think it's one of the Baldur's
One of the-
Gate shenanigans.
Okay. I was thinking it's either that or a Talus pirate.
Where's that the new Ramirez? Because they keep changing Ramirez's look.
Yeah, he does look different every time.
I regrettably had to walk away from my computer for just a moment.
We milled them out.
Oh my god, yes. I'm gonna have to catch that win on the playback because that was a heck of a game.
We milled them
Oh
out.
my god, I can't believe you won that. That's insane.
With the Sacred Peaks, we're at Domain with cards in hand.
Yep.
Feels great.
2.
They have the special land.
Also, goddamn, Magali did a fucking wonderful job with the stained glass basics.
Gorgeous.
I bought them.
That's a wise investment.
They're very cool. I like them because they're easily in this program. They're easily identifiable as to what they are.
Yep, you can tell exactly what fucking land that is.
It is so much better than what they tried to do with Double Feature.
Yes.
Yes.
Max told me if you want them, you better get them.
What those basics?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They'll bring them back
On Arena or in
eventually.
paper?
On Arena. I told.
I
Okay,
would like
because
them
in
to
paper they're
too,
like
but-
$2 a piece. It's
Are
ridiculous.
they? Yeah. I was afraid they'd be a little high. I told her you're probably looking at
$2
least $1 a
basic
piece or something. Are they seriously going to go after Vine Wall? Because that's fine with me.
Yeah, I'm trading that 100 times out of 100. Not trading, but blocking there 100 times out of 100.
Do we blast? I guess we blast this. Our kind of role in this game is to keep our life total high, so. We have a negative.
I'm just
1-1.
happy that we have natural domain on turn 4.
Yeah, I think next turn we probably use the shield wall, I'd say.
Yeah, so we don't get domain on turn 4, but we get it on turn 5.
Yeah, which is fine. We'll get it when we need it, right? When we start having
Yep.
cards that say domain on it, so that's fine.
Mm-hmm.
This does not
We do
block
the
their
shield
invis-
wall, get shield wall thing.
I think that's probably the way to do it. It's the way we've been making it work is shield wall into Chaplain. Chaplain, right? Chamberlain? Whatever it is. Make bird.
The Chamberlain? I hate your wine.
I hate your wine.
Smells like Gelfling.
That's all gross.
Looks like Gelfling. I know.
It's all labyrinth, right? Or yeah, no, it's not at all. It's all dark.
No.
Crystal.
It's not the labyrinth at all.
Dance magic dance.
Is my sleep deprivation rubbing off on you guys?
Someday
Don't rub
we'll
off
find
on
it.
me.
The Rainbow Connection. That's all.
There was
That's all the
somebody at
same, right?
Dragon Con in like vintage 1970s Jim Henson cosplay, including an era appropriate Kermit the Frog.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
All right, then.
What a great cosplay.
Mm-hmm.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Shadow Scythe.
The win stats on Wingmantle, I'm sure it's enormous. Yep, there you go.
Yeah, sounds
Fourth
right.
best win rate card in the set.
Shadow, where do you stand on the big scuttlebutt about how 17 lands isn't good for this set because everything's context based, etc., etc.? Are you I think you need to. I think you should always be smart about data, and I think it just shows that a lot of players were leaning on 17 lands a little too hard.
I think a lot of people don't know how to interpret data, and I think that's a problem.
I agree.
Because all data is less useful without context.
Brett Spiner's so hard to understand sometimes.
And in a
He's
in
not.
a synergy heavy format like this, it is even worse. But I think a lot of people who just draft straight from tier lists have
Yeah.
problems normally anyway.
Mm-hmm. And it works for something like New Capenna, right? 'Cause just like the draft the good card set, but then you get like
Well, yeah,
Neon
because that set was
Dynasty
also
in this
like
set.
on rails.
Yeah, Neon Dynasty in this set, it's so much. They're deeper sets, so you really have to take things out of context. Not to say that Chaplain's not insanely busted. Insanely busted Magic
Yeah.
card. I take it over most rares.
Yeah, and I agree that, based on success and, talented players tier lists, you can get an idea of what you should be taking, but you can't just like take it as Bible truth.
Right. That's a good way to put it. Citizen's Arrest. Love it.
Dude, that card's fucking amazing, and I
card's
don't know why people don't
very
want to
good.
draft it. Whatever the fucking card is
Because
called.
people don't like when the creature doesn't have a mile of text on it. I can't play that.
I made a Reddit comment yesterday that said, Questing Beast has so much text on it, one of the words has to be you win the game.
Right. I was gonna say if they're gonna go after the second shield wall, that is impressively aggressive.
Yeah. Did you know, to the point of kind of what Shadow's talking about with the lack of text on
Right.
that there is not a single vanilla creature legal in all of Standard right now?
Huh.
It's the first time ever that there is not a single vanilla creature legal in Standard.
No text on it. Just a 2/2 or a 3/3. Just some stats at the bottom and flavor text.
Yeah, there's a bunch of French vanilla, but there's no vanilla creatures.
Because they didn't bring back
That'd be like the
Yargle.
reach. Yeah. Like a keyword. But it goes to show you how busy things are getting, right? Even at common.
Too many fucking words.
Highlighter.
Oh yeah, they're all over the place.
It's freaking me out a bit.
Oh, they got their own.
I see. Ours is better.
Currently.
Yeah.
I mean, that just gives them bodies to sack and black white, it looks like, which is fine. Totally playable.
They might have horse.
Yeah.
We
Nay.
need Demon Man.
Single white trick in this set? Anybody? Anybody on Scryfall?
None that I've seen.
I'm so far from that.
White Trick,
Jared's-
Runic Shot. That's a sorcery.
Yeah, I don't know that there is.
Okay, I think we just trade off 2 birds then. Not missing mana.
Drawbridge.
Yeah, I think it's the only card in the set that's single white.
Interesting.
Or yeah, and Runic Shot, as Paul mentioned, but that's sorcery. Yep.
There is only Leyline Binding with 5 domain.
Give us a
Thank
nice
you.
little 5/6.
Yeah, let's just put pressure.
Oh, good point, Shadow. Leyline Binding with domain 5, but
Right. There's an extinguish the light. That's okay. Opponent's 2 resources to ours. We have Shadow Prophecy coming up, and we have all the domains, so that can help us find some stuff. So we'll see what opponent's got going on here.
I'm okay with that. Like, we played a powerful spell, they used a powerful removal spell on it. Like,
Absolutely agree with you.
I don't love the way we've drawn lands, but
Oh, this is fine. We have something to discard to our loot with the Academy Wall now.
that's true.
We're
Not
good.
to mention the fact that you're at 10 lands. That means you'll only have 8 lands left in your deck. I don't know how many. You have 23 cards left in library, so like you're just gonna start top decking non-land after non-land after.
Yeah,
I don't
if we
know. Have you seen the stream,
Right.
Matthew?
Yeah.
That's not true
Listen.
at all.
Hey, listen. It's first off, it's not your normal stream night. It's Saturday.
Oh, 2 cards.
So Saturday means fun stream night, right? Like,
Which
so
is why
you
we're
got-
drafting this
you-
bonkers
and-
not so set.
Here comes
right,
another
and
swamp.
you get to have fun tonight.
I mean, we can make fun of Max when he draws another
Everybody had
swamp.
fun tonight.
Instance guide on there for all. Oh, that's rad. G-Guards is great.
We all get to have fun tonight.
Everybody Wang Chang tonight.
Damn it, Paul. I was just thinking that.
He just said the other part of it. Of course you were. Paul is in your brain.
Not in there.
G-Guards
no, I
and
got the palsy.
Circovitz. Have you watched Shadow Circovitz's crazy data streams? Oh my gosh, Dan, you should watch those. You would love that.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, Circovitz does these crazy, like he just breaks down data so deeply and thoroughly. You would love it. It's way up your alley.
Delicious.
Yeah, way up your alley. Some great minds who are streaming right now. G-Guard's one of them. Circovitz. They're just all really good and like they really care about not only getting better but helping their communities get better at like at draft and limited.
And
It's
taking a
really
proper
awesome.
analytical approach from the sound
It's
of things.
so cool. Yeah, it's so cool.
So you
so
mean
many
to tell me it's not just Frank Karsten out here making good analytical decisions anymore?
No, there's so many resources for the average player. It's wonderful. Okay, Urberg Repossession looks pretty good. Colony looks pretty good here.
Yeah.
Specialized Acolyte in the yard. So we could go Repossession plus Colony. We lose Artillery Blast. And we put them into the graveyard. We could take Tribute in case things get out of hand, but opponent's not doing anything too crazy right now.
So the thing about taking Repossession and Colony is Repossession can get back the Bulwark and the July's.
Yeah, I like that.
So like we lose 2 powerful instants, but we get one of the 3 cards that just went in the yard. Oh, and there's our old friend Sulkanar,
Yeah.
who can just start killing shit.
Hey, Chapman.
I wonder if the board too clogged for Sulkanar? Or is the game too, like, are we going to end up giving them Sulkanar and putting us at a disadvantage?
Not if we have the gibbering.
So maybe we hold
gibbering
it for a
barricade.
while.
Yeah. So let's get...
Oh yeah, good point. Gibbering Barricade can
We'll just-
sacrifice Sulkanar.
I would play out Solkanar. Only because I look at it like he can remove their creatures, so their board is going to become less and less glutted at the end of every turn anyway.
Well, we can only remove one of the creatures once.
But even still, we remove one of their
Birdman
creatures.
can't put out Birdman.
Is it only when he
Yep.
ETBs, or is it
No,
at
it's
the end of every turn?
end of turn. You choose one that hasn't been chosen before. So you can deal
okay.
3 damage to a creature or planeswalker you can drain for 2, or you can draw a card, and then the last one that everybody would choose in a realistic setting is exile it, and it comes back under your opponent's control. But with the Gibbering Barricade, we just sack the Solkanar and then get it back with our board repossession.
Kill that
Makes
chaplain.
sense.
Kill the chaplain.
Kill the chaplain.
Kill Chaplain.
Just in case they have other defenders, I think it's safe. Admittedly, like you said, they could just be using it for sack fodder, and they could have Sheoldred's Badoo, but
Mana.
I don't
Yeah, I
like
don't know
seeing
what the
them
fuck that
top
gets called.
there.
That's
I mean,
another-
it's
that's
something,
another-
but I
that's
bet you
another
it's
welcome to
removal
the
for
stream moment.
Solkanar
Bone
Yep.
splinters.
Yep.
that requires them sacking a creature, so that's fine.
Yeah, Solkanar just took out 2 creatures.
Yep. And now we get it back with Urborg repossession, and our opponent cries.
Yeah.
Being choked on blue here is a little bit rough. Because we could do Coral Colony plus kicked Pixie Illusionist. Maybe we just do kicked Illusionist for now.
Yeah, I mean, we might be winning this game through damage, so...
I'd rather go that route and let them exhaust all their good stuff on what they think is our good stuff.
Why didn't it leave up the mana to kick Urborg repercussion?
Because it does
What?
not require blue? Oh, no, green.
No, green.
That's auto tap, I guess. But I wouldn't
Fucking
cast
autos.
it. It's alright, I wouldn't have cast it anyway. I'll just hold up Gibbering Barricade mana.
No, I'm sure, but, like, it's just frustrating that, like, we had that option in hand and it didn't do it.
Yeah. Oh, I agree with you. Auto tap
I-
in this set is a nightmare.
I feel like auto tap never sees kicker properly. Because the same thing happened with the original Dominaria.
Mm-hmm. It doesn't view it as a multicolored card in a certain way. Like, it doesn't view it through that lens.
Yeah.
Sure, opponent. You've got a 4/4. It's got vigilance. We've got a Hulk.
I was going to say we have a machine gun. Ho, ho, ho.
I've got a jar of dirt.
Okay, we got insurance now. Start off with an attack.
I had one of my first parental whoopsie moments today when I walked upon my child drinking a Diet Coke. So, yeah, he's still awake.
I'm surprised. I'm surprised he didn't look at you and be like, "Why is it spicy?"
Oh, he loves spicy, dude.
That's awesome.
He loves, requests. We got sushi a while ago, and he, like, requested to eat the spicy one. And I was like, dude, I don't know. And I was like, just give it to him. If he hates it, he hates it. And he ate an entire piece of spicy tuna sushi
That's awesome.
at age 2.
I thought you were going to say you just took a ball of wasabi like a champ.
No,
That's what I thought
Why?
I was going to.
no. We don't go that crazy.
I want to eat the green Play-Doh that you're eating.
Yeah, no, you don't, bud.
All right, here you go.
Thanks, opponent. We'll draw a card and gain a life.
Yeah, I mean, no reason not to here.
Hey, look, more blue.
Because, I mean, it slows down the clock for the opponent for sure, so I totally get it. Their attack with Foulings, I think we just block with an 0/5.
Yeah,
Yes,
the only thing they have is that indestructible and death touch card. Yeah.
I'm kind of fine calling them on. It's like, use a full card on my Academy wall, please.
Yeah.
Like, zero problems with that being a thing.
Hey, opponent, remember the Shali's Acolyte?
Right?
It's back in pod form.
That's right.
And you're on a you're on a 2-turn clock. Or wait, no, you're not. They are on a 1-turn clock because of Solkanar.
Right. Yeah, if they
Yeah.
take 8 here, Solkanar just gain and drains and they lose.
Yep.
So, actually able to kind of slow down the pendulum a little bit. Feels good.
This deck has been an absolute blast to watch play out
Perfect
in the
Saturday
games
night
when
stream
it's done
deck.
what it's meant to do. Yep.
Oh, it got
Hey, look,
extinguished again.
It got extinguished again.
Oh.
No, I missed. Well, okay. What? Let's
Play that same song again.
Yeah.
Do.
I mean, it's free for them.
Yeah.
Like, if
Yeah,
we get-
I guess the vigilance makes it less of a why are you doing that? I've been really happy with the Timeless Lotus.
There's been we've had the blessing of being able to cast it. I don't think we need to get. Do we need to get Soul Canar down?
Yes, because it's funny.
3.
And we
go
can
to
get rid of it if we really have to.
3 go to 3. I don't think we need it though, right? I wish we had another defender. I think I'll just play out Timeless.
I mean, they're on a 2-turn clock with the cards that we have. We can mill them.
Right.
Looks like they drew a land.
I have to admit, this deck is definitely on point for the stream, because it's something that I would totally be like
little skeleton
telling
man.
you to draft. Like throughout, I'll be like, yeah, pick that card. Yeah, pick that card. Yeah, pick that card. I would never in a million years expect half these cards to synergize the way that they have, and for the deck to be doing and performing as well as it is.
Oh man,
That is why.
the bird just got that touch.
Yeah. The Vraska ability.
Yeah, I think, Matt, the big thing to take away from this set is you want to drafting the good cards. This is very much not a Prince format, right? Where you draft the good cards. We saw that with Crimson Vow, where it's like I just take the best card out of every pack, and I eventually figure out what colors open, and I play those really good cards. This set, you want to walk away with a deck that's like it actually works together as a bit. It has some way to engine and has some way to gain value because the games can go longer. So, and if you have an aggro deck, great. I mean, you want to build a good, dedicated, like Dan said, the good word for that is streamlined, aggressive deck. You just want to make sure whatever you're doing, it's efficient. Like, we had a kind of a sloppy domain aggro deck that just couldn't quite clean up because the mana wasn't good enough and the cards were a little scatterbrained. It should have just been green-red. But during the draft portion, that was on me. I didn't pick up on it quick enough.
Your first deck, the first defender deck, you ended up having to play aggro.
Yeah,
In
just
order
use
to
the
do well.
bulwarks and just were like blight piles of bulwarks and just beating people down with them. Can't cast Vine Wall, can cast Colony, can't cast Darien, could cast Shield Wall Sentinel. I think that's enough with a deck like this to try to
Looks
keep
pretty
it.
good.
Can't fly, can't crow.
You're Tinker.
Pretty much. We are Peter Banning. We are not Peter Pan yet.
Completely forgot that we had King Darien in this deck. For some reason, I thought that was another deck.
Damn, we've only drafted one deck on the stream.
I know, but we just haven't seen it in the last couple games. Can't fly, can't crow. You're not the pan.
Not the Pan.
Is
think
this the Coral Colony game?
I think we do block here. I'm not super duper worried. Like, if they play like +3/+0 and first strike or whatever, that's cool. If they want to like just dome us to get rid of a Coral Colony, I'm fine with that. Cause
Yeah, they're gonna play lightning strike, and we're gonna laugh all the way to the bank.
yeah, it's kind of like cool. This is fine.
They're realizing, oh crap, I have to spend this really good removal spell.
Up to Inferno.
Okay,
Yeah, cool.
that's even better. I love this
Yeah.
game.
You got it, opponent.
Green mana, yes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so we could go Sentinel on turn 4, then turn 5 Vine Wall plus Darien if we draw an untapped land. Garna. Okay. Very much red-black sacrifice.
Taking out the card.
Can't yet till it's tapped. But I could leave up mana for it with the Vine Wall, so I think that's probably the direction we want to go whenever another... Yeah,
Watch the auto.
I know. I see it.
You have the white there.
Doesn't really matter now. With
Red
double-
gives us full domain.
We already have the.
peaks.
Oh, we have the peaks. Yeah.
We need more black then.
Yeah.
We have 2 blue, and we have a double black spell, so.
Smart.
Well, that's a magic card.
Artillery Blast is just lightning strike for tap creature, right?
Ish.
It's domain
X
damage.
damage where X is 1 plus your domain
Yeah.
to a tap creature.
Okay.
So now we got to figure out an answer to the 4/4 flyer. But Garner whapping us for that's kind of helps for sure.
That is an answer for the 4/4 flyer. Just keep putting shit in front of it.
You have Chaplain before you.
Oh, I'm thinking. So I was thinking Shield Ball Sentinel, but I can go like this: manually tap for the Shield Ball Sentinel, and then get my drawbridge, and then next turn I can play Chaplain. I think that's
That's not
working.
bad.
Oh, okay, because when Chaplain ETBs, you get a bird for every defender you already have too, right?
Could have got Bulwark as well. Correct. And then the more, and whenever another defender ETBs, you get an additional bird.
Gotcha.
So this at least gives us the ability to tap down going forward, so that's pretty good. I think I do have to probably throw the Sentinel in front of 2. Maybe not. I think I can take the hit for 6. It's dicey, but I think I can do it.
This is rough if he has another one of those doubles.
Yeah, it's not like they run the double strikes.
Mm-hmm. It's an uncommon, so I don't want to...
Oh,
good too.
Rivas. That's got Menache, most importantly.
Yes. Here's the Lightning Strike.
Please just let us make 4/1/1s.
Don't think it's going to happen. Think they're going to... Nope. Okay. I was going to bet anything that they were going to bolt in response.
I was gonna guess they're gonna do it in response to blocks, so they take out 3 1/1s.
Oh, I probably will just end up chumping 1.
That's
We'll see
what-
how blocks go,
Yeah.
but it's going to be interesting.
That's probably their line. They're like, oh, they're gonna try to get rid of it by blocking with everything. So
Mm-hmm. Okay. We can put all 5 creatures in front of Connoisseur, which plays around a combat trick, or plays around removal, but does not play around a combat trick. Conversely, we can put 1 in front of the Connoisseur. We could put like Shield Wall and 2 in front of Rivas, same story as before. So I think the best bet for us here is probably to just throw 1 in front of the Connoisseur.
Dump the Connoisseur and get Rivas off the board unless they have some sort of trick or removal.
So we can put all 4.
I think that's the right line.
Also, because we can, if we're not getting to the place where we just use all of our mana all the time, we can start tapping shit down.
Mm-hmm. Seven blockers for 3 creatures.
7 brides for 7 brothers.
So yeah, like tapping the 4/4 flyer makes it less of an issue, and we still have King Darien that can come down. I mean, there's also the argument of we should have maybe just chumped lightly, and then King Darien does its thing. Okay. Not bad the way we played around it, just because they couldn't kill all of our creatures. So like a +2/+2 would have been way worse for us than that.
Mm-hmm.
So we can play this.
Darien on the wall.
I think we go for the just the wall, right? Well, I guess Darien does do some things.
I was gonna say I would cast Darien. I know.
Well, the problem
It
is then
seems sketchy,
then
but
we're dedicating a bird to blocking. Then, right? Are we okay with that?
Eh,
I mean, then maybe we just leave the tap down and play Darien next turn. Maybe we are slowing the game down here. It's about the pendulum,
good
right?
point. Good point.
Because then we can put like 3/3 gets blocked by like 05 and well, I mean, I guess it's kind of work. I guess Darien does do some work. We do lose a bird this way, but we could next turn Bone Rattle.
Not to mention all your other creatures get +1/+1.
Right. So it makes blocking kind of a nightmare for them.
Yeah, suddenly those 1/1 flyers just got a little bit better.
I guess we attack with a bird because we're not going to block with it. And we can give our bird indestructible if we need to with King Darien. If we need to. With Bone Rattle getting back like the coral gets us another bird.
I don't like how much he's highlighting King Darien. Yeah.
I mean, yeah, it's rough, but at the same time, like, okay. You're still not going to be poking damage through on us. And we can Bortok Bone Rattle Darien back next turn.
Shuts off an attack with the Connoisseur at least. Ooh, squee.
Oh, jeez.
Card I like.
Our opponent's rares are bonkers.
Well, there's a dumb attack with the Connoisseur. Keep Goblin Token in check.
The Goblin Token gets sacrificed at the end.
Does it?
Turn. Yeah. I believe.
No.
No? It
No.
may have been a different card I played then.
Are you thinking of the red-black guy that makes elementals?
Maybe.
My child has become unruly. I may have to dip for a while.
No worries. Once we finish up the... I mean, obviously we'll finish up the draft for the stream.
Yeah, I might jump into chat instead of here on Twitch. So
Sounds
or
good.
on Discord, I mean.
Yeah.
All right, thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
I too will be jumping from stream, but I did want to say it was fun hanging out with y'all.
Oh, absolutely.
this
Appreciate it, buddy.
Fine Saturday
Good fun.
evening.
You as well.
Everybody have a good night and enjoy the stream, y'all.
Thanks,
Later.
buddy. Boy. I think we just have to King Darien again, right?
Yeah, it's pretty good here.
Just makes blocks kind of a nightmare for the opponent. Might as well just show them what we got.
Attack with one bird.
Yeah, it's free. It means they can't really attack all super freely. They can attack with Sengir Connoisseur if they want to. Then we can start tapping it down, and we have mana to down the lines. The only untapped land I think we can tap and spit out a token, which is pretty gross.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
The attacks are kind of a mess for the opponent. No, they're going for it.
Ooh. Okay. Because we also have the ability to, like, rando off the top, grab a bulwark, and just be able to attack with a bunch of defenders.
Right.
That in a 1/6? Or 1/4.
5/5 could block the Vivisector because it's kind of more important than Squee. Squee can just get... Meh, this can just get...
Why don't you put the 1/3 on Squee too?
Because I don't necessarily want it to die, right?
Well, it has that.
I guess it's fine. Yeah, no
If
reason
it
to.
dies, it doesn't really matter.
He dies. He dies.
That's the way of it. I gave up a ton of attackers there. I mean, they have as big of a creature as they want. It still gets tapped down all the same.
Yep. I'm telling you, man. Bulwark's coming up right now.
And
That'll
they're
be
down
great.
to no other creatures. So bottom and bottom.
I don't know what this follow-up's going to be.
Bottom. He's
Choking
digging.
Miasma?
Digging. How many cards are in the
Put
library?
everything on the bottom.
25 still in deck.
Hmm.
8 in the graveyard.
If they just play Squee here, then
Splatter Goblin. And now they can't play Squee.
yeah, that's great.
Well, I don't think we have a bad draw in this deck right now. That was not a bad draw. So we
Yeah,
can now
'cause-
activate and tap.
Yeah. So swing in with a flyer.
Yeah. Yeah, 'cause we have perfect information, so we know they can't get anything. Guess we could have came in with Bone Rattle as well, but that's okay.
I don't think I want to have the Flutter Goblin poke anything at the moment. Because we can, well, I guess we can't block with an 0/4 because we don't have one. Or a 0 power creature. They're probably wondering why we didn't attack with it either.
Clockwork Drawbridge is their real concern here, I think.
It leads me to believe they can take care of something.
Ooh, and they know it.
Mm-hmm. There's the Bulwark.
Yes.
Why does this game feel so much closer than it appears? Well, it's gotten a lot closer now with the Connoisseur, right? So next to combat, we attack with Bone Rattle. We can attack with King Darian. We can attack with Token. We can attack with... That's about
Well,
it,
if we
right?
play the Bulwark and activate it a bunch, is it just itself, or can we activate it on the
Anything.
defenders?
Anything.
Yeah.
Can we kill them? They block
Yep.
with 6 at that point, right? So then they take 5, 8, 10, 12, 6. That's lethal, right? Well, we play it for 1. We have 1, 2, 3 activations. So we can
Does it
activate
cost 2 to activate?
2 to activate each one, yeah.
Yeah.
Now we get attack with Flyer too, because I forgot we were going to make one. Okay. Guess itself is fine too, because it gets haste.
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah, Bulwark's super strong. I think we got him in the corner. I think Jared's right. Got him.
Boom.
Not diggity.
Beautiful. I knew Bulwark would close it out. I was just waiting.
Well reasoned.
Cards so good.
Yep. Whew.
One more game, I think. Either way.
Yeah. Got there. That
Hands sweaty.
Jared becoming an actual wizard's really helping.
It's a long process. But we're getting there.
Yeah, yeah. See the math better than the rest of us. That's right. We're playing against actual Teferi, goddammit. How can we win? It's actual Teferi.
You know how we can win? By not drawing 2 islands in our 5-color deck. What the hell's this? What'd you do here?
It's close though, right? Like closer than it should be.
Oh, I'd keep. So keep that in mind.
This is very difficult keep. Now with a hand like this for sure. Dan's on one side, Jared's on the other. I'm
I
in the
would
middle.
not keep it.
Paul, what say you?
Bad.
Bad? Paul said bad? Okay. This looks better.
Alright, fine. If you want to win, sure.
I think we probably put back either maybe Shalai's Acolyte. We do have Solkanar colors.
Yeah.
It's
Yep.
one of those big beefers though.
Acolyte.
Okay. Keep
Soakinar's done more for us.
I agree. And when in doubt, keep the higher rarity. Green into... What does this card even do? 1 and a sack it. Reveal the top 5 cards of your library. Put a land from among them onto your hand. The rest on the bottom of your library. If you didn't put a card in your hand, draw a card. I'm cool with that. Cool with Coral Colony as the draw for turn as well.
Yeah, that's nice.
Let's just hold up Artillery Blast on the next turn. Shield Wall on 4. I don't hate any of it. Whoa, opponent. Or just Academy Wall. Land, please. Untapped land, if you would be so kind. Alright, I'll keep... Do we want to... Yeah, I'll keep playing them here, set up, right? Like...
Yeah, I'm super okay with this.
It's an equipment that gives +2/+1, and if it's legendary, it gets trample and haste. It's pretty good. Taking the grotto here. Over the Radiant Grove, I believe is what they revealed as well.
Yep.
Interesting.
Get the scry.
They do get a scry, but it may be that they want another color other than what they have as well. It's annoying. That helps, though. It gives us enough to kill it.
We already had that.
I guess we shield Wall Sentinel. I don't think we take the turn. Well, if we take the turn off, we do get to shoot and mill, right?
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
It's a lot of potential for that to blow up in our face.
Just 3.
Ooh, we could play real dumb and just mill them now and be like, haha, look what we're doing.
Oh, man. I do like Sentinel into Chaplain. But it's a long road to hoe. I guess we got to get this thing off the board before they get too much card advantage.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Sucks, but it's all we can do. Queen of Miki, first time chat. Hello to you.
Oh.
Yeah, that screws us, doesn't it?
Oh, yeah.
No, +1. We're good. We have 4 different types, right? Because it's 4+1.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we're not as dumb as we look.
Until they have a trick. But it's fine. We didn't know that was going to happen.
Yeah, we knew that was a possibility.
Sorry, Mike.
Fine.
No, I said the thing I said.
That's okay. Like we said, we got to get it out of their hand, right? I'm doing okay. Sam, are you okay?
I'm great.
Jared?
I'm awake still.
You are. Paul, how are you?
Adequate.
Excellent. So how about yourself? Thanks for popping by the stream. We appreciate it. Wham. Gotta figure out a plan to deal with that.
Card. I played that card.
Now?
The one that he had.
Oh, guys might?
Yeah. They had.
Well, Teferi is a defined male, and this is Teferi right here.
You heard me correct myself.
I did. I'm going to pretend this is, geez, opponent, will you take it easy? Oh, got rid of their Tatiova, suck it. Sorry. Pulling a Dan. Yes, he was. Tonight's our Saturday stream. We do something fun, which is why we're playing this absurd deck here. I think it's just Shield Wall Sentinel, or do we try to get the Chaplain out ASAP? No, it's got to be Sentinel, because we're going to need more flyers. Or more flyers. I don't know if we're going to live long enough for this plan.
Oh, God, no. No, 4/5 trampler is enough to...
Besides that, okay. Well, hopefully the pain is relieved for you soon. Sucks to hear. Citizens arrest just for rub-ins, huh? Why though? Like, this is the kind of games I really wish I would win, because opponent is just misplaying all over the place, and they're not being like. I mean, it's just it's rough. Slept wrong. Oh, I feel you on that one. My birthday's coming up soon, and I'm old enough that I totally understand the waking up and not being able to move simply because I slept.
Yeah, I don't know. Whoever invented beds was well-intentioned, but should have done something else. Speaking of that, I can't wait to be in bed.
Should have done something else. I'm like thinking, what else could they have done?
I don't know. I'm just rambling.
He's spitballing. He's been up for a long
Should you have
time.
gotten the tapper so you could have tapped it?
Because the tapper would not have had haste. Maybe with the first Shield Ball Sentinel is possible, but then we're taking every turn off until we draw past 4 lands. We have to draw to what, 6 land to get to the Vine Wall Plus. This at least instantly buys us 4 blockers, so we can even just go 1, 1, 1, 1. Not even have to like quad block.
Not with trample.
Oh, do we have trample? Oh, because it's legendary, right?
Yeah, we're gonna die.
We are gonna die.
We need All right. Yeah. So our next draw needs to be.
We just got an adjustable bed. It's quite a help.
Our next draw needs to be a swamp and the thing that.
Could be artillery
is
blast, right? Like that would help.
Adjustable bed and expensive mattress. Still wake up feeling sore.
Right. That can happen. So we can take 4.
Take 4.
Take 4?
No, because if they have combat trick, we'll.
I guess we'll do this to kind of stop them from sorting there. Because they can only deal 4 here as it sits. They might have another guy's might, which is fine. It's just not much we can do.
No, but we need to conserve the life total. So.
Yeah, it feels like it. I agree. Did you bring barricade into wall? Let's just take 3 on this turn, or 4 if we need to.
Yeah. Ugh.
Just a swamp, probably.
Yep. Oh wait, was one of the other spells that we just looked at the mass removal?
It could have been. I was just keeping an eye for artillery blast.
Ah.
Looks like they flash in, so we go to 1 here. Obviously, pump spell will do it. Yep. Yeah, opponent's just able to get ahead of us with the flyer.
Yeah.
It happens.
Not bad though. 6 wins.
Not bad. 6 wins with a silly deck, but it shows you how cool this format is, right? You can do some interesting things as long as your deck is trying to accomplish a goal. It can be really. You can get punked out with the no land or the wrong colors or whatever, but if you're kind of working towards a goal ultimately, you can do some fun stuff in this format. It's really, really cool. 6, yeah, absolutely. I agree
Are you
completely.
owing several people a pack?
I do. We're going to
So
open
open
all the
all.
packs for everybody because we got a hype train earlier. Appreciate everybody hanging out. Really good stream. Got to add that to the decks. I haven't done that in a long time because I've just been keeping my decks pauper decks.
This one's on. It'll be on YouTube next
It
week,
is.
so we're fine.
Big thanks to everybody hanging out watching us on YouTube. We really appreciate that. Of course, a new video every Thursday. Like and subscribe if you'd be so kind. We don't
Yeah,
usually
Karn, we
draft
haven't seen
decks
enough
this
of that
silly,
tonight.
but pretty awesome. And yeah, tons of subs from the September kindness everybody's showing. We really appreciate that. Got a ton of people hanging out with us tonight. Queen of Miki, really appreciate that. Had Shadow Scythe in earlier, Mediocre Matt jumping in on the stream and talking to us, as well as chatting. Siege of the Tank coming in there. I mean, we had just a lot of love tonight. We got a lot of folks. We really appreciate it. That risk, it can be totally nuts. And it's cool looking. He's got that cool skull that he's wearing as a helmet. Really awesome art. So that'll do it for the stream for tonight. We will be back tomorrow, though. We are back here every Sunday, 8 o'clock
Yes.
Eastern time. We usually play in Arena, but sometimes we mix it up. Playing other stuff. Paul likes the Storybook Brawl. Definitely a good one to check out when he's doing that. There's tons of fun stuff going on. So I'll be back tomorrow with Jared, I believe, who should be a little bit more well rested.
Yes, I will get more than 3 hours.
So we'll be back playing more Dominaria because this set is really, really fun. So we appreciate everybody hanging out. And, of course, we owe a song to all of the very kind people who gave us a subscription this evening for September. So I'm going to start that off. We will finish it off. And, Jared, if you want to cobble together a raid, if everybody can hang out, we'll go jump onto somebody else's stream and help them out. We love
Already
helping
ready.
out other people. Fantastic. So I will sing the song and then we'll jump on over to another stream. So thanks everybody for hanging out. We hope you have a great rest of the weekend. Posture check. And if I threw a party, invited J-Rod 20 or 1220, Champ Blankman, Disco Computer, me, Siege the Tank, Mediocre Matt. Did I get everybody?
You didn't get me.
Sam W0525, RWB9000. 8 people, quite the party. You would see the biggest gift would be from me, and the card attached would say, thank you for being a friend. All right, Jared, take us to another channel.
Going back to Carlo,
Yeah,
who we
yeah.
were hosting before we started. So we'll just return everybody back from whence they came.
We love Carlo.
So,
All right,
bye,
everybody.
everybody.
Bye.